Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining Curious Effects. Okay, hello, everyone. Y'all don't have to. Okay, come back.
I don't actually. I don't think that
I'm
we're.
not going to do
I
the
don't think we're.
introduction song today. Sorry, guys. It's going to be next time, though, for sure. Yeah, I know. It's
Hi,
fun,
everyone.
but I'm not going to. And then, let's see, we got Brian
Guys, what?
Stavely. Welcome.
I have to get to the show on my iPad to see who's here.
Yeah, go ahead and do that if you want. Everyone see it coming.
Yeah. We have Brian Stavely, Arlie
Okay, and
Hannibal. Not here. You want to introduce our special guest?
yes, okay. Our guest is going to be Gloria. How do you pronounce your last name?
Cannata.
Cannata. Gloria Cannata, and she goes by GLO13. And she's going to be our guest for today during the show. And so welcome, Gloria.
Thank you, ladies.
And so glad you can join us.
Yeah, me too. I think it's awesome. I love your channel. I know it's been around a really long time.
Thank you. Yes, I have been around a long time, since 2016.
I'm trying
Beginning, yeah.
to. I'm trying to get the live show on YouTube, but it's not coming up for me, so I don't know why. But I'm not getting it.
It's probably not going to be there for a little bit.
Okay.
That's probably why. But keep checking.
Okay.
Yes, welcome everyone.
I'll send
We've
you a
got a
link, Gloria.
lot to discuss today. Plenty of effects.
Looks like Shardik and Nas here now. We're getting a few more people. I am going to put the link in the Facebook group right now and send the link to Gloria so she can see the chat.
Okay, sounds good. So where should we start?
Wherever you want. There's a lot to talk about. So.
Yes, there is. I know.
Okay.
Okay, we can start with the questions. Let's ask our guests some questions. How's that? All right, hold on one second.
Okay, I got it. We're good. I don't know. My electronics today, my computer, everything is all screwed up. All right, we're on. Okay. Okay, we're good. I'm on. Everything is good.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to find the question. Here we go. Let's see, question number 1. When did you first become aware of the Mandela Effect?
The Mandela Effect was 2015. I remember, yeah, it was 2015.
15. Wow, that's like really early. You know, that's probably the earliest I've heard.
Yeah, it was really weird because I remember I don't know, I was researching something. I think it was like flat earth or what the whole big thing about flat earth was, and I came across Jacob Israel. And I was watching one of his videos, and he had said at the end of his video, he's like, "Guys, I know the Mandela effect, blah blah blah." And I was like, "What's the Mandela effect?" You know, and
Yeah, really.
I was like, "What is he talking?" So I just like went offline, whatever, and that it just kept bothering me. Like I wanted to know what he was, what he meant by that. So a couple of days later, I went on and I looked at one of his Mandela videos. I'm like, "What is this guy talking about?" I'm like, "It's always been cup of noodles. There was always 4 people. To me, it was always 3 people in the car with JFK, and I was like blown away. And for like 2, 3 weeks, I was just on the computer doing all this research, looking up all the changes in Statue of Liberty. I mean, I could see it from my window, basically. It's always been on,
Wow.
Ellis Island. So I'm like,
Right.
what's Liberty Island? And then it just took me from there, and I was really excited about it. At the same time, tripped out.
Right.
Because the next step from there was, not only like logo changes and things like that, but then people started talking about different experiences, like as far as like their surroundings changing and pictures
Yeah.
changing, and it was getting really trippy,
Right.
really trippy. But I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm just tired, but I enjoyed every minute of it.
Hmm. Okay, and what was the first Emmy that made you realize this was more than just a trending YouTube topic?
For me, basically, honestly, it was really, like I said, the JFK, the Statue of Liberty. It was all of those, but the one that really hit home with me, and I got to remember his name because I'm having like brain fart lately. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. That comedian who died twice already, and who's the guy who's married to Linda Radner? Do you remember? What the heck was his
I
name?
don't remember. You got,
Oh, he
Um,
Willy Walker.
Willy Wonka. Who's Willy Wonka?
I
Wow, my
can't.
brain's not working.
Yes, Gene Wilder. There you go.
Gene
And
Wilder. Thank you.
I love Gene Wilder, love him. And I remember I was at work, and I don't know, it must have been like 2014, 2013. And my son came to visit me at work, and he's like, oh my, by the way, he says the actor that you love passed away, Gene Wilder. And I'm like, oh wow, it's terrible. And I feel really bad about it because for some reason I just love that man. I don't know why. He just,
me too.
yeah, he just,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I had noticed his name changed, but it seems like
that I
nobody else
didn't know.
noticed.
No, I didn't notice that. And I remember I was like really depressed at work, and I was telling everybody, oh, but I like him so much. He's such like this humble person, this beautiful soul. And I said to him, you know what? He's with his wife, Gilda Radner. I says, he's with her. He's happy, whatever. And then to find out he was alive up until what, like a year and a half ago? I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Wait, he can't be. Like in
Wow.
2015, he was still alive. I'm like, this is crazy. And
That
then,
is.
yeah. And then I did more research on like Elvis Presley. Everybody remembers how he died, what year he died, his relationship to his mother, all that changed. Queen. I mean, I watched the story of Queen 1,000 times, the documentary on how he died. It's completely different in this timeline. For the most part, I've always studied the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
And when that changed, that really threw me through a loop. Because I was like, oh no, 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 no,
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot of things. It was the big things. For me, it was never really the logo changes, never did it for me. I was like, okay, whatever, they're little things.
Mm-hmm.
But those other big things with the pyramids, and now we're in Orion Spur instead of Sagittarius Arm. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Big major thing. It's a big thing. Okay, so what are your top 3 anchor Emmys?
What do you mean?
Like what's your top 3 that just throw you off? I think you probably just answered that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then when did you create your channel?
I had my channel, probably about like 9 months ago. I had it for a couple of months, and then I shut it down. I deleted everything, and I took a break.
Oh,
And
really? Yeah.
and then I came back and started my channel again a few months ago. So
Wow. Okay.
yeah, I was kind of
Breaks are
like,
good.
you get burnt out.
I haven't taken a break hardly at all, but breaks are good. Everyone, even my commenters and stuff are telling me to take a break, and I did actually take like almost a month break, but that was like for all these years. I just I can't.
Yeah.
But the thing about my videos and my research and information is I only send it out once a week, so it's easier for me than every day. So I know what you mean. Okay, then what led you to decide to create a Mandela Effect YouTube channel, and what was your first Mandela Effect you covered on it?
Well, I did a lot. I did a lot of shows. I mean, I don't know where to begin. I did shows with Theresa. I did shows with Brian McFarlane. I did shows with Arnold. I did shows. Not Arnold. What am I saying? Harold. I did so many shows with different people, and I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun discussing, all the changes and all the mandanables and everything like
Mhm.
that. And then it got to a point where I started noticing the effects that it was having on people emotionally and physically.
Mhm.
And then I felt like I said, you know what, I need to bring this up and I need to, discuss this and make a channel. But before I did that, I definitely observed it. And I spoke to many people to make sure, this was really happening and it wasn't just happening to me or this one. No. And I reached out to, if not hundred, if not thousand, I don't know, just so many people. And they still, whenever we have a shift or we have frequency interference, I still get overwhelming amounts of emails, saying, did you feel it? Did you feel it? So then, that's time to run with this. It's time to start making videos. And this way people know that they're not alone and everything that they're experiencing
Right.
is happening.
Oh, that's great. I think that's just great. You get the information out there and just, yeah. And so why can I ask why you chose your name to be GLO13? Does that have any meaning to you?
Well, my name is Gloria, so GLO for short. And 13, I was born under 13 on 213 at 2:13 in the morning.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, so it is that there, and there's more. My social comes out to 13, the last 4 digits of my year, and everything's always been 13 for me. My whole life.
Yeah, for me, I'm a 6'11" was my June 11th, and I also weighed 6 pounds 11 ounces.
Yeah, it's everything with me.
Isn't that neat? Yeah.
Yeah.
When that happens. Okay. So, in your opinion, what do you believe is causing the Mandela Effect to happen?
For starters, I think that it's always been happening. The Mandela Effect has always been happening. It's just
I believe that too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been at a rate where it was really unnoticeable. And at times when we did notice it, we would always chalk it up to, hey, that's a coincidence. Or, you're driving down the street and there's a building that you've never seen. You're like, oh, that's odd. I've never seen it before. And you kind of dismiss it as, coincidence. You go on with your everyday life. And it's always been there. But as of 2000, and I want to say 13, 14, it started escalating until we found out about what the Mandela Effect was. Now it's just it's more normal to have these experiences than it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just a normal everyday thing now.
Yeah.
To have
I think that's a significant time too. Also, I've thought of the possibility that maybe we were in a place where there was less Mandela effects and then moved to a place that has more. Does that make sense?
I think it's actually our perception. We started waking up and we started looking around and going, hey, you know what? This isn't coincidence. And a lot of people, especially for people that are empaths, people that have any kind of psychic ability that are empaths, we've always been this way our entire lives. We always felt shifts. We felt energy. And we always knew that something was a little off, so it just came to us where we just started to become an observer of everything that was going on. And we were going, and meanwhile, a lot of people still didn't notice it. We're sitting there going, wow, what's going on? Something's going on with time and something's going on with this and that. And, I mean, like I said, it's always been there. I don't think that we've gone anywhere else. I don't think that, it's just, we just became more observant of it. And the more observant you become, the more it creates itself. It shows itself to you.
Yeah, because if there's some Emmys going way back, then there's probably always has been here.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you believe there is a common thread or attribute among the affected? Like you're saying, more you pretty much answered that.
Yeah, for the most part, I think it's a lot of empaths, but it doesn't have to be just, I think more open-minded people who actually took the time in their life to ask the 3 simple questions. Who am I? How did I get here? And where am I going? They don't even have to be empaths, just to be able to ask that question, hey, how did I get here? Those are the people that are waking up.
Right. Okay, so do you see the Mandela Effect as a negative or positive phenomenon? And do you think it is beneficial to the affected in any way?
I think it's a positive thing because for most of us, we waited for this our whole lives. Because like I said, we always felt that something was off. We always felt a little different. For the most part, most of us always felt like we don't belong here and we want to go home. Not knowing where home is, just a feeling of, we want to go home. So we always knew something was up. It's beneficial because now we could see that this is just a play. You know, we see that it's
Yes, it is a show. It's
yeah,
not like it's concrete or anything. Reality is not concrete.
yeah, and the things that once bother you, you learn to just let them go because half the times it's irrelevant. I mean, it doesn't matter. Half the
Mhm,
people are not awake. They will fight you. They will argue with you tooth and nail forever. Just let it go. Let all the toxicity go. You're able to step back and look at,
mm,
bigger things. As
of
far as
course.
people will take, I know some people that take the Mandela effect as a curse and it's, Satan and blah, blah, blah. If that's what they want to believe, then that's what they will experience. Okay.
Mhm.
For me, it's a positive, therefore I move forward in
Yeah,
a positive way.
I
That's
really, I really do think that it's not something to be feared. I
mm-mm,
don't see it being threatening in any way.
not
And
at all.
yeah, okay. So, and has the Mandela effect affected your personal life and relationships in any way? Family and friends, and
For the most part, I mean, I have a lot of friends and very close friends, and out of all of them, one of them is affected. Which I hate the word affected is stupid, but one of them is awake, and the rest aren't. And they've been my friends like my whole life.
so that's somebody you can communicate this subject
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, but for the most part, I've always been the person that they, confided in and asked, questions about things in their lives and things like that. So it's still like that, but only they're not aware of the Mandela effect. And I don't go there with them because I see that they wouldn't be ready, So I just
Right,
like that.
exactly. They have to come to their own time
Hmm.
for all this. I know. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
You know,
And okay, have you ever observed any changes happen in real time, whether an image changing in front of you, something in real life, geographical changes, etc. Like
absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, if there's a day that goes by where I don't have that, to me, it would be kind of strange now
wow.
at this point. Oh, yeah. And I was talking to somebody about that before. And actually, I had something happen with Brian Stavely a couple of days ago that really like blew my mind. And it was just like, it just changed right in front of my eyes. But I'll tell you what happened. I had gotten an email from him, and before you open up the PM, you could read a little bit of it, and it was Brian. It says, "Gloria, I finally got curtains." So I've been telling him to get curtains for like the last year, right? So I'm like, "Oh, that's funny." So I go to click on it to answer him back, and I noticed that it changed into Steve Weedley his message, and I'm like, "Wait a minute!" I says, "What happened to Brian's message?" And I'm looking for it. It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh
Well,
wow.
right,
Yeah.
right that second, Steve texts me, "Oh, guess what? Brian got curtains." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, wait, what's going on?" So I text Brian. I'm like, "Didn't you just text me you got curtains?" He goes, "No, I got curtains last week." I was like, "What?"
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, and then Steve
Is
texted
that
me.
something?
Yeah, so I
Wow.
took a picture of it. I'm like, "See, look, that's what I mean. It's just like kind of intertwined with each other, and I don't know." And he apparently
Mhm.
weird,
It's like two realities right
right?
there in front of your eyes.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seems.
So
Wow.
I laugh about it now. It's funny. I'm like, okay, don't get too
Right.
serious now. Yeah, a lot of strange stuff.
Have you experienced any changes in yourself, such as your appearance, health, personality?
Um, Personality, no. Appearances, I have this thing where I know this is going to sound crazy, you guys, but I will wake up one day and my hair will be like an inch longer, and the next day it won't be. So I go back and forth with
Mm,
certain things like that. Or my nails will be like really long one day, and the next day they don't look so long.
wow.
My fingers aren't as long as they used to be, and that
Mhm.
stayed like that actually. That changed,
Mm,
but yeah, the appearances like that. Yeah, certain things, those things
okay.
change, but they flip flop. They flip flop too.
Okay.
You know.
Have you experienced ringing in the ears, sleep disturbances, change in your sleep patterns, or any other changes, behaviors
Well,
since becoming affected?
the ringing in the ears is not my thing. Although I had made a video, my last video, I had explained to people that the month of September, I gave them the dates between the 1st and the 11th, and between the 21st and the 26th, we were going to experience substantial change. I like huge changes, okay, huge shifts. And for the first time, I got yesterday, I had the ringing in the ears, which is really
Mm,
unusual for me because I don't get that. I'll get it for like a second, and everybody has throughout their life, but for the most part, it was
yeah.
like a vibrating sound all day and a ringing in the ears. So we had major shifts in the last 3 days, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I think I get that very seldom I just pretty much ignore it because I think it's just a really mild thing for myself. I really don't experience that either. Okay, then let's see. And oh, in your opinion, do you think they Emmys are slowing down or speeding up or just
They're so speeding up.
steady?
So speeding up. Although,
Yeah, I
although
think
I
so.
think that most of us right now are experiencing ourselves slowing down in a sense where we're more at peace in our mind. Like we just have this sense of peace, but we feel like everything else around us is really speeding up. Like we
Mhm.
don't have enough time to do anything. You know, you wake up and you go, I'm going to go grocery
Right.
shopping and then do it. And the day just goes by and you get nothing done because it just went so
I
fast.
so agree.
You
It's
know?
just been flying.
Yeah, but for us, for the most part, this month we're starting to experience that sense of peace and calm, and we're looking to do things that make us happy. You know,
Hmm.
where in August it wasn't like that; it was complete chaos. People were going through massive depression. You know,
Hmm.
and now it's speeding up, but we kind of stepped away from the stage. We got off the stage, and we're sitting in the audience, and we're like, okay, you know, we're okay, and yeah, but it's speeding up. We're no longer at a 24-hour day. There's no question. We're at about a 14-hour day.
I think so too. It's
Yeah.
just flying crazy. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you think that changes in weather, cloud patterns, natural disasters are related to the Mandela effect?
I don't think disasters are. I mean, that's just the earth. The earth is always
Hmm.
recreating itself and stuff like that. But wait, what was ask that question again? Because I just had a great
Yeah. Do you think any of the like the weather? There's cloud patterns.
the clouds for me is a really big deal because the clouds started maybe about 2012 for me. I started noticing the clouds, and I would call my girlfriend up, and I would be like, "There's something wrong with the clouds." And if you look at them, I would get like a nostalgic feeling. It would bring me back to a time long ago, and you know whatever. And it would happen like maybe twice a week where the clouds started getting really weird. Then when the Mandela was in full effect, 2015, that's when the clouds were like that just about every day. It just never
Mhm.
went back to the sky that I remembered. But as
Yeah.
far as like the weather and stuff like that, I just think it's a frequency interference that they're putting out there, and it has an effect on the weather.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that the sky is unfamiliar to me.
Yeah,
And if we're not in the same place, then it's going to be a different atmosphere and everything. And
yeah.
it's just something to
Guys,
consider.
I'm sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt, but is Teresa backstage?
I don't know where. Okay, she's coming in right now.
Okay.
Okay, then. Let's see. And do you think that the laws of physics are changing?
Okay, yeah. Elaborate on that.
Like, due to the Mandela effect, like it seems like the actual laws of physics are changing. It's kind of a theory of mine that they may be being affected by a black hole or something like that, and that the possibility of laws of physics as we know them may be
Well,
changing.
when we look at the laws of physics, I have to say, curious. I mean, think about it. What laws of physics? There's
Exactly. As
nothing. There's
like I'm
nothing.
saying, as we know them, we don't
Yeah.
know too much.
There's nothing to explain this. There's no mathematical equation. There's
Right.
no explanation. So their laws of physics, basically, you could throw it all out the window. I mean, you
Trying
can
to explain
speculate.
something logically that is illogical. Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
you know, you could speculate. Oh, it's black holes, and this is the way the universe works, and
Of course. Yeah,
it's
there's many
anybody.
theories.
Yeah. So that's what.
Okay. And do you see anything happening in the future related to or because of the Mandela effect coming, like something big coming?
Well, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 I think it's really important. I like. We're not gonna. You know, I don't know if people have the misconception that they think that we're gonna shift to a place where one morning you wake up and you have donkeys flying and bunnies talking to you. No, I don't.
We're close to it, though. I don't
Yeah,
think
right?
so, but
For the dead
yeah.
and alive. But I think for the most part, I think it's going to change in the sense where everything that you've wanted to manifest in your life as far as being happy is starting to present itself, and it's going to enter your life and you're going to be able to live your life that way. I think that's what this is all about, to find your bliss, to find your love, to find your happiness. And the people that cause the chaos and the corruption and stuff are just going to fall away. They're not going to fall off the face of the earth. They're just not going to be a part of your reality. But that depends on the person, that depends on the person of how much you believe that this is happening. Because if you believe that it's happening and you surrender to it and go, okay, I'm just going to go let it teach me what it needs to teach me, then you will be able to experience what you want to experience, and it won't freak you out. It won't scare you. When things come your way that you want to manifest, within 30 seconds, they're there. It depends.
You have to be ready.
Yeah. They're at their own pace, basically.
Right. That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything you'd like to add or tell us that we didn't ask you?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to put out that I know a lot of guys, a lot of guys out there are suffering. A lot of people out there are suffering right now, starting, I think it was Monday. Well, I want to say like the 21st. A lot of you guys are experiencing nauseousness and like this motion sickness. It feels like this push and pull kind of thing where you feel like you're on a boat or you're like in the back seat of a car while somebody's driving around for like 10 hours. It's just a motion sickness that comes in waves, and you guys are going to experience that. It should have stopped by today, but unfortunately it didn't. And we've been going through a very slow shift and I mean an extremely, usually we get pounced and it's like, boom, something changed, boom, something changed. This time since the 21st, it's been an extremely slow shift. And I had said that this was going to happen in August, and which I noticed yesterday, looking at the Schumann residence, we got pounced on the other day. And I mean pounced on. So these symptoms with the blurry vision, the nauseousness, not being able to sleep, or maybe sleeping way too much where you can't keep your eyes open. Some people are still there. Some people are, still suffering from depression, going through the whole life review. It's just a number of things,
Wow.
That's all happening right now to a majority, if not all. That's about
It's
it.
It's like a movement. You're feeling things are moving, or you're
right.
getting a little dizzy.
Yeah, the onsets of vertigo and lightheadedness.
Exactly.
But it just
have been experiencing that. Yeah, and I was just wondering the other day why. So it's interesting you're talking about this because
yeah,
and I noticed this will come and go through the these last couple of years for me anyway. That a kind of a swaying, kind of like something's moving.
Yeah. It's funny too, because if you pay attention to your pets, they feel it. My cat's been throwing up once or twice a day, every day so far. She's been throwing for no reason whatsoever. I mean, for the most part, she's fine. She's purring. She's, but then she'll just go and throw up. So it's like she feels it, they feel it too.
Of course, it's always good to watch the animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
When stuff, happens, of course.
Theresa.
And Teresa's gone again. Okay, Sandy, can you hear us? You're there?
I can hear you guys.
Okay, great.
Fine. Yeah, I'm here.
Good. Just making
sure. I don't know why she keeps dropping out.
She's probably walking around the house or something.
Or using her phone when I tell her not to.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm so glad you answered those questions really well. I really like what you're saying.
Thank you.
That was quick. That was so quick. Usually we're like forever on the questions. Good job, guys. Good job.
Good.
Okay, so maybe we should go ahead and cover some Mandela effects then. Or
well, Theresa, the ones I sent you are related to Teresa's, and she's not here. So, Gloria, is there anything you want to talk about or present?
Actually, I was just reading Joseph's comment because I know he posted something in Reality Residue Hunter. So I just want to read his comment. One second, Gloria. I know that you said the Burlington Coal Factory wasn't an ME company. It had changed 15 years ago. But the Heartbeat looks so weird. I drive by it all the time. If Joseph is still in the chat, I have to agree with you. With the Burlington Coal Factory thing changing, with the B being the shape of a heart, it actually tripped me out too, because I was like, oh hell no, I pass by here all the time. And I went in that store and I spoke to the girl. I says, when did you guys change the logo outside? She goes, it's been like that for years.
Mhm.
I mean, what am I going to say to the girl? She wasn't going to say, yeah, they did it yesterday. She was like, no, it's been like that for years. And I was like, oh, hell no, it wasn't. I just laughed. I was like, oh, no, it wasn't. But apparently they changed it, years ago. But where I lived, that wasn't like that a month prior. I mean, it was a different beat. So that was Joseph, because he had mentioned, he had posted that in the group.
What was a company change is it used to be Burlington Coat Factory, and the company just changed it to Burlington. So that was the company change. But the B being a heart, no, that was a total ME for me. It was never.
Yeah,
that.
and the thing for me is like it's from 2005 or even earlier. It's like I don't remember that, because at that time I was probably watching TV and commercials, and it was not like that. It wasn't like that
No.
a year ago.
No, it wasn't. No,
for me.
No, it wasn't.
I agree.
Me either. No. But she didn't, yeah. I was like, and she was like, oh, we changed it years ago. But over here, it's not Burlington Coat Factory. I think it's called Burlington Essentials now or something like that. So I was
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, I took a picture of it. I was like, what's Burlington Essentials? She goes, we changed it. I was like, okay, but you guys sell coats. Like, what's the deal? But they don't carry that either anymore, very little.
It seems like everything's getting real complicated anymore with those different,
but
changes and logos and in names and everything. Anyway, Teresa's here. Theresa?
Hi
Teresa,
there.
you here?
Yes.
Hi.
I think we're going to lose her again if we can't hear her.
Can you
She's
hear us?
talking and I just can't hear.
I hear her.
Hello?
Then I have to leave. Every time she drops out, I have to leave because when she comes back, I can't hear her.
Teresa, for as long as I know you, Teresa, and I know you for years, you've always had trouble with your internet.
Yep. All right, guys.
You don't hear me?
I hear you.
Teresa, I can't hear her. I have to leave.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like the AI does not like me.
Yeah, you always had trouble with always for like years already.
I know. It's like I'm cursed with the AI. It just no matter how good my internet is. Like right now, I have full internet because it renewed the 24th when I woke up, and I have full internet, so there's no excuse.
But you always would come out. Even when we did the shows with Brian McFarlane, you would always drop out, and you've always had really shit. It's the weirdest.
I have no idea, guys. I can't explain it. I am so sorry. Do I sound okay now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
It's
so what's going on?
I'm just wondering why they changed my name. I think I accidentally did
that. You changed your name.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Curious and Curiouser, but it says Curious Effects. I might have accidentally done that. I'm sorry. Over in the...
Or it's an ME.
On the screen. No, okay. I'll fix that later. But anyway.
That's funny.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for us to do on your phone while you're in the show?
No, I already sent it to her.
No, I'm saying while she during the interview, what were you doing on your phone?
Looking at Netflix, which should have nothing to do with
that. It does have everything to do with it. You can't do anything on your phone at all, or it will kick you out of the stream. And then when you get kicked out, I have to leave to hear you again. So do not touch your phone, please. I'm serious. You can't do anything on your phone while you're in the StreamYard. It can't handle it.
Not fair.
But that's the way StreamYard works. It eats all your memory. You can't do anything else.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
leave the phone on the ground.
What did Teresa's effects? What did she want to talk about? What are they on Facebook, Sandy?
The messenger, yeah. Teresa, you want to talk about who passed away?
Oh yes. So we have a Karate Kid. How many people watched the original Karate Kid? Anybody out there?
I know I have. I'm sure most people have. Maybe not everyone, but
okay.
Anyone in the chat? Do you remember the original Karate Kid?
Yes. There was an actor who passed away today. Not sure if you want to present the picture, Curiouser?
Yes. Okay.
Did you Sandy, did you send her the picture of what he looked like before or now?
I don't think I.
Okay. He's an actor. His name is Rob Garrison. And he starred in the well, this is for people who are old like us, like me. Sorry, I can't say us. He was one of the Cobra Kai members. It was like really picking on the Karate Kid. And this was in 1984. Anyhow, he died today, 59 years old. And he...
Sorry.
He passed away today from a month-long What?
She was showing my cat on the air.
That cute little kitty was Sandy's
Your what?
cat. Sorry, I'm just trying
She
to.
was
Oh,
showing.
no, the cat's okay.
The cat's doing great. Go on.
She's showing your cat?
Yeah, she showed the cat by accident.
It was a brief second. Accidentally, the arrow went to it. Okay, then.
Well, there are any other pictures in there.
Okay, Theresa, which pictures are these? Them?
It's actually the image. The last image I sent you. The last image I sent you.
Rob Garrison's his name.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, those are the ones you sent me, Theresa. So
right, but there's a picture of the actual actor.
Okay, let me. You didn't send me.
Sandy, I thought you were going to send her the actor.
I did. It was the last image I sent.
It's the last image. See him in the karate outfit? Is it a white outfit he's got on? They call it the McGee, by the way. If anybody ever wants to know what the actual terminology is for a one of the white suits, and sometimes they come in other colors too. So I've seen him in blue and I've seen him in black, but mostly you see him in white. The correct pronunciation is called a gi, G-I. And I learned that from one of my non-Mandela friends who literally does jiu-jitsu. So he told me about what the actual name is. So just remember G-I means gi. And that's for like martial arts, different kinds.
Is this the second Mandela? Is this the second Mandela effect with the Karate Kid?
There's actually two of them we're going to talk about. And we're tying it in with the guy's death because it just tie it in. All right.
Okay, what is his name?
Rob Garrison. If you want to bring him up, Garrison. He did pass away today, 59 years old. He was the Cobra Kai members. Remember how there was a bunch of them? They were really strict and tough, and they were bullying poor Karate Kid. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I'm coming to brain fart. What was the Karate Kid's name, people?
The Karate Kid.
I know his actor's name is
Machio,
but what?
Danielson. And we lost Theresa.
And she's gone now.
Yeah, she's gone. She went into Karate World. She's gone.
Well, Daniel.
Okay,
Daniel
looks like
LaRusso,
this is going to be Rob Garrison right here.
Yeah.
She's got to stop. She's got to close everything out on her phone. She's the only thing she can have open is StreamYard, and I tell her this repeatedly, and she keeps opening other things, and gets kicked out because of it. And then when she comes back, I can't hear her, so I have to leave, which completely interrupts the show for like 5 minutes.
All right.
Okay, I don't know what the second
wow,
Emmy
what is going on? I have to handle the chat, guys. I'm sorry.
Sandy. That's the second Emmy, right? She's not talking about the bandana color changing, right?
I don't know. I have to deal with someone in the chat who we've known a long time acting not right. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either until I looked over a second ago and it was bad.
Do you want me to?
Why don't you show a few things, Curiouser, while I deal with this really quick?
Okay. Oh, here's Theresa.
I wasn't doing anything. I was just reading. Okay.
And
so
I can't hear
anyhow,
her. Oh, wait, I can hear her. Okay. God.
Okay. So anyhow, the Mandela effect is this. You want me to tell him, Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot
Yeah,
of
go
people
ahead.
remember him saying, put him in a body bag, Johnny. And the Mandela effect now, he says, get him a body bag. And it happened to have been one of the Cobra Kai members, which I believe was the one who passed away. Am I correct?
Mm.
Believe it was him.
I'm sorry,
not
guys.
100
I'm muting. I got too much to do here. This is bad.
What's the matter?
I don't know. She just moved herself out. Why don't you ask the people in the chat if they remember?
Okay. Did you get that, Gloria?
Yeah, but I'm not too familiar with the Karate Kid. I just know the whole bandana
Well,
changed
this
ago.
this would be for people who are really a huge fan of this.
Yeah.
And that was one of the Mandela effects. And the other one is, Curious, can you bring up a picture of the headband that happens to be on the Karate Kid now and show people what it looks like now? The headband. This is an older effects, guys,
Yeah.
but it still ties in with the Karate Kid, you know, what to do with the death and everything. And I want to tie it in with what happened today. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to bring up the headbands?
All right. Hold on a second here.
Okay. It looks like a lotus flower.
Right.
You'll see it. Yeah. Yeah. Bring up Karate Kid and show what it looks like now. Ralph, I can't say his name, Machia or something. I'll have to, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you see it?
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I had to block somebody on 3
That's fine.
accounts who's been part of the channel for a long time. It just went insane. So they're gone.
Wow. We're talking about the headband, Sandy. You want to explain? You want to take over and talk about what it looks like now?
Okay, so now it's a lotus flower, the black headband. I don't remember that. I found residue of what the headband used to look like on a British television show. That's really good, by the way, called Bad Education.
Great
So,
residue.
This is it. That's exactly what the headband used to look like.
Exactly.
To me, at least.
Yeah.
She's not happy that he's putting the headband on her.
But that, yeah. I think also in the Goldbergs, Sandy, Curious, if you bring up the Goldbergs, I think somewhere in the Goldbergs he had that on as well. I think that was some residue somewhere in the Goldbergs.
Teresa.
I don't know if you can find it, but supposedly he had the same headband
we'll
on.
look for it later.
I don't know if I can. Okay.
That would.
I can't get to these pictures very easily.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, so which one is it exactly? You have to tell me exactly what picture. Oh, is this gonna wait?
It's the one that says,
1 second.
put him in a body bag, Johnny. That's the residue for that.
Is this what his headband looks like now?
Let me see. Can you present it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it looks like now. It looks like a lotus
Amazing.
flower.
Wow, that's quite a difference. I definitely
Yes.
remember the residue one. Okay, I just wanted to add
And
that.
then
So
if you want to show the sun, and if you want to show like the sun, like you just showed Sandy's, maybe we can find a little bit more residue somewhere. I don't know. It might come up.
I'm sorry, the what? No.
I call it the rising sun.
Okay,
The one you just showed.
Where is that?
It's the one from that TV show. You already showed it. The red sun.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
I was
did
just saying
show
in case
that.
there was more.
I showed the pictures of the residue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And those are two main effects as of right now for the Karate Kid related to the passing away of this actor. Now, there could be more that we haven't caught yet, you guys, but you never know. I mean, just like Wizard of Oz, we keep finding new Mandela effects for that.
Yeah, there's got to be tons
Things
of residue.
are always popping up for certain movies. We noticed that. There's like a trend there.
I
You
think-
find one, you find another one,
The
and they
Wizard
just
of
keep coming.
Oz. The Wizard of Oz changed so many times.
Oh, I know.
Oh, it's
So
crazy.
Oh
true.
yeah.
So true.
Sandy, I put a message for you in the private chat.
Okay.
Yeah. But the Wizard of Oz, you remember, Teresa, in the beginning, the changes, and then it was the Scarecrow now is carrying a gun, and then the other, it was just one after another. Those things changed.
Sandy knows about the one that. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I haven't asked Gloria about that one change. Do you mind if I bring it up again, guys? This is a huge one for me. And Sandy, you know which one it is. Hey, Gloria.
What? Yeah.
I'm going to ask your memory on something because this is one that triggered me, and I can't stop talking about it. Guys, ready? You remember the scene where Dorothy runs away? You remember?
Yeah.
She runs away, but remember she comes across Professor Marvel,
Yeah.
and she comes across, and he was eating a hot dog. He's like cooking it over the fire. Remember when she stops?
This one still bothers you. I remember it bothered you a year ago.
It still bothers me. Well, here's the thing. She goes inside. She sits down with him. I'm going to just make this as short as I can. She sits down with him, and he proceeds to tell her fortune. She closes her eyes. He reaches in her basket to take the picture out of Aunt M. Well, the thing that upsets me about it is the description that he gives does not match the picture at all. And guess what? I found more proof on it. It talks about the picture in an old, I found a very old picture of that explains that it's a promotional picture.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
I found more information about it. It does not even match the description of what he's given about the horse and about the
right.
the wind thing.
With Annie M. And Annie M herself was a big Mandela Effect too.
She's changed too.
Yeah, that completely changed. Apparently,
that effect really drives me crazy. And that one in the gun.
Yeah.
But the bigger one for me is that one. That one really triggered me. Like it upsets me just like my Skechers.
But
it's
what
like
about
up there?
What about the fly,
like,
my pretties? Fly. She never said fly, my pretties. Come on, that was like the biggest line in the movie. Don't you remember when the witch lets the monkeys out? She's like, fly, my pretties, fly.
Yes.
That never happened. Now I don't know.
Do you want to know one more thing about the Wizard of Oz? Do you know the original book? Her shoes were silver and they weren't red.
I heard that. I heard that they.
And here's another trick for you. I bet you don't know how they got the name Oz. You ready to hear it?
What?
The person who wrote the book, L. Frank Baum, which I also remember Frank L. Baum, he was looking at a file cabinet in his office, and it said O to Z, and that's how he came up with the name.
Oh, that's
Oz. O through Z. Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's how he came up with Oz.
Yeah. That
I read that.
The biggest changes out of all of them. That one, definitely.
Wow.
And with Mount Rushmore.
Oh my gosh.
Mount Rushmore. Remember how that drove us?
Gloria and I go back, everyone.
Yeah.
We go way back. We could go over so many old effects that would drive you guys crazy, right, Gloria?
Teresa, we did a live stream for 6 hours, dude. Do you remember?
We can't go into details about that.
No, we can't. But
just say we said a few things that might give you a couple copyright strikes. Just put it that way. Not saying anything else. Yeah, we could have got that channel in trouble.
Yeah, but
yeah, kind of a few X's there. So yeah, you have to be careful when you're live, everyone, just in case you ever go live.
What were you saying about the Karate Kid finish?
So basically, those were the two effects. Was the body bag Mandela effect and also the headband, and I remember the headband being like that with the red and the white. So far, that's it for that movie.
Oh.
Anybody else have any other effects to do with the Karate Kid that this might be new? What do you think?
No. I mean,
anybody in the chat?
Yeah. Anybody have any new effects to do with the Karate Kid? I know wax on, wax off. That could change.
He's alive again, Teresa.
Huh?
He's alive again.
Who's alive again?
The Karate Kid.
No, he passed away.
No, I'm saying that's the Mandela Effect. No, he didn't. He's alive.
Okay, guys.
No, it wasn't Raph who died. It was one of the Cobra Kais who died.
Well, whoever died, they're not dead. They came back.
No. They just passed away today. I don't think so.
I'm so confused.
Well, here's another thing, Gloria. I've been in my group, my reality residue hunter. I've been posting any deaths that I hear about in the group, so that we have some kind of residue in there. I was going to number them. I started numbering, but it was too much to keep up. But I've been posting any deaths in there, so I'll be posting this one. Anything that is major and people remember, I'm going to do that for like the bigger ones. You know what I mean?
I remember like a few years ago, I did that for Brian. I went online and I printed out, I saved all the deaths, all the movie stars.
No way.
Yeah, I saved it. And you know what, Teresa? I can't find them. I can't find
What?
them. No, and it took me a long time to do that.
Did you have the dates too?
Everything, the dates, how they died, all of it. And
that's like gold to have that.
Just to compare it. And I remember there was somebody on the list that was still alive, and I was telling McFarlane at the time, and it was like, no freaking way. And I was like, now I have to get the rest of the list and look up the rest of the people. But I couldn't find them. They disappeared. And I sent him a copy of it, and he couldn't find the copy.
What?
It was completely gone. It was gone. Yeah.
It seems like a lot of our proof disappears. Like there's been residue that I've saved, and I swear I can't find it.
Well, it's the same.
It's like, where did my residue go?
What about your book, the President book, to show?
I have it here. I just got to find it. I know I have it.
You know, things just kind of.
We could. You know what? We could get Curious to bring it up and see if she sees any changes.
Yeah,
Curiouser?
You got to go through that with a fine-tooth comb. I mean,
there?
No, I think she's
muted. Here, which one?
Hey, do you think there's any changes? We were just talking about because Gloria and I go way back as far as
right. I know
the Mount Rushmore. It's like my book was changing every week, and it was actually predicting it. That's what was weirder. Gloria, tell the story about my book changing before it actually happened.
Yeah, like she would reach out and say, Gloria, do you remember this being there? And I'm like, no, that wasn't there. And we would look online, and it was the way we remember it online, the pictures and stuff. But in her book, it was completely different. And then within 3 to 4 days, it would change on the monument the same way it was in the book.
It was like giving me a prediction.
And I remember
my book was predicting it.
Lisa, do you remember one time you got really emotional about it? It was really tripping you out in a really bad way.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And I kept telling her,
my book was literally doing that.
Where do you want me to look up exactly? What?
Well, find a good picture of Mount Rushmore, like a really clear picture, and see if you can see any more new changes. For some reason, I get this feeling that there's more changes.
There probably
I don't know why.
Probably look at the human anatomy. Look how much that's changed. You can't keep track.
Yeah, what's going on with that extra body part we have? There's something. Somebody said we have something extra now, and I can't remember what it is.
What, in the nose?
Well, we know about that.
Too.
It was something in our. It was something in our. I can't look it up because then I'll get kicked out. But it was something in our body that we got something extra that we never had before.
There's a lot. There's a whole other. There's a body. There's a spine in the nose that some people don't remember. I remember the spine, but if you look from the side, it's like a spike. I don't remember the spike. If you look at
spikes.
The skull from the side. There's spikes coming all over the skull now. There's one in the back.
Look at the side of Lincoln's face here. What is that?
Yeah, it looks like a gun. It looks like a gun, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a gun?
That's new.
Can you zoom in on it?
I've never seen that.
That's always been there for me.
Wow.
Now, well, in the past like 2 years, it's been there for me.
So that's been like that, huh?
Not in my reality. Not. And Theresa, do you remember when that changed in your book? Because that was not that prominent. It was not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what I said.
Look at his body. Look at George's body. Like his shoulders. They're more prominent now.
Yeah, the whole
my gosh, his shoulders.
Yeah,
he didn't have shoulders.
No, he's got a whole lapel on. Look,
he does now.
Suit on.
No, not the lapel. It literally looks like. Is that Jefferson? I can never remember the people in here. George
Washington's the first one.
I know. He looks like he has his head on George Washington's shoulder now. There was no shoulder there.
Now he's got prominent shoulder. Yeah, that's new, guys.
Guys, do you remember in the chat? Do you remember George Washington having a prominent shoulder? Nope. Like I can even see where the arm should be in his coat. Look at that.
This is crazy. He just growing a whole body.
Do you
He's
guys
gonna have legs pretty
do you
soon.
guys see his arm? Am I crazy or that image you were just showing? Can you
No,
see
you
the
can.
arm? The
He's got
previous
arms.
image.
He's got arms
Here-
that find everything.
And his fingers. Wow, you can. Oh my gosh, look at that.
The detail is unbelievable. It was never like that. I mean, look, he's wearing the whole jacket,
No.
everything.
Actually, I do have new residue of what I remember, also from that. But
What's she
Okay.
say?
uh-oh.
Did we lose her? Who did we lose just now?
Nobody, I'm here.
Oh,
We're all
No,
here.
can you hear
Gloria's here, right? Gloria, you here?
Sandy?
Can you hear me?
Mm. Yeah.
All right, listen. You're
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
we
gonna
can hear you,
me for a
Sandy.
second, but you're not going to hear me when I'm going to go
Okay.
over to Messenger. I'll be right back. I'm sending Curiouser an image.
Okay.
Residue of Mount Rushmore. I'll be right back.
Oh wow.
you know,
It's funny, Gloria. Every time we turn around, Mount Rushmore keeps changing.
yeah, Teresa, it's interesting because we've moved on so much with the Mandela Effect. It would be fun to just recap and go to the shows that we did like a year or two ago and start looking at those things again. Like even the pyramids or taking out the book with the maps and just looking at how much things change.
Stonehenge.
Oh yeah, Stonehenge. Yeah,
Stonehenge too. And now they're in the ground. Now you can actually see, this is another one that freaks me out. Stonehenge bodies go all the way to in the ground now.
yeah, that to me was a shocker too. But the whole they just everything. It's
I
just
never knew they put them in the ground.
Teresa, look at the pyramids. The pyramids don't look the same anymore. The entrances, the inside, everything is completely different. I study that shit like you have no idea. No idea how much I study that. I could tell you, forget it. And it's changed. It's still changing. Now you got all these little pyramids that are popping up and red pyramids, black pyramids, purple pyramids, pink pyramids. Are you kidding? No, it wasn't like that. But it would be fun to even, get the whole thing of the human anatomy, the bone structure again, and go through everything and see what changed. I haven't done it,
Yeah, that would be something to do, is go through every detail of it. But so many are really good,
Mm-hmm.
I think Brian at one time, remember when he interviewed a nurse?
Yeah.
That was an awesome interview. He actually, what was she, RN or was she an LPN? What was she? Do you remember? She was retired, I think.
I think she was a retired LPN, I think. Yeah,
She literally went through the changes with us, and you would be shocked.
Yeah.
She remembers the different changes. Yeah, oh yeah, it was a good interview.
We feel the changes. Do you remember when we were going through the bone changes in the heel of the foot and everybody was having pain in their feet and around their ankles,
Yes.
or the massive headaches, and then we noticed that the skull completely changed, the size of the brain changed, the whole everything of the brain is completely different. It looks like a helmet. And then there's like these two little brains on the side. That's ridiculous. It was never like that. But we all felt the feelings. Don't you remember like the back aches and then the ribs and all that stuff changing? We felt
Yes.
We felt it.
We felt all the changes. Like literally we even went along with the changes, but we had to suffer through it.
Yeah.
A
lot of pain. I remember the feet. I remember when I was talking to you and I was like, my ankles and my feet are killing me. And I decided
my jaws were hurting. My
the
jaws.
Yeah, the grinding. And I was like,
the grinding.
Yeah, I looked up those pictures and we were floored. We were like, what the hell is this? This is doesn't even look like a human foot. It looks like a monkey. I don't know what the hell. My
hands feel different too. Remember we were talking about, if you look at your, I don't know, Curiouser, another change that a lot of people probably don't remember about.
Wait, Teresa, before you go further.
Yeah, let's do this.
I said the Mount Rushmore.
She sent some
residue. Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good. All right, hold on. I'm coming.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, you bringing it up? There you go.
Show is from a game. It's a card from a game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they drew it. I play this game called Board Kings. It's an awesome game, and they do this album where you have collectors cards to collect, and Mount Rushmore was on one of them, except with bunnies instead of the presidents. And I'm waiting for Curious to pull it up so that you can
There you
see
go.
it.
Let me see. Oh,
You see that? How they're in the row like
I can
that?
only
Straight
see it says missing idol. Oh,
underneath
well,
it, Teresa.
Can you
Under it,
dim-
right
Can you
underneath
look at
it,
how
missing idol.
they're
I
in a
can't
row?
see that. It's
How they're
little.
lined up. You see how they're lined up like that?
Yeah, he's not
It's little on my phone, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
And interestingly, Lincoln is all the way
Sorry.
to the left, not the right.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wow.
What?
Amazing.
He
Yeah.
wasn't resting his head on his shoulder. That's bizarre. That's completely bizarre.
hmm
Thank
And the
you.
other one shows him carving the eye, and it doesn't look like the eye at all now. The eye has a stick coming out of it
No.
of stone that
Right.
looks 3D, and that's the actual carving of the eye.
Yeah,
One
that
of the eyes.
the eyes
That changed.
are freaky. The
Mhm.
eyes look real. Those eyes look real.
That's because it's because they have a stake of stone in the center of the pupil, which makes it look like they're 3-dimensional. It causes
Yeah,
a
see, I-
shadow, which
That I don't remember that at all. That it wasn't
Me
this
either.
defined. It wasn't perfect. There's no freaking way. There's no way. It is just so defined and so perfect. It's like you look at it and it looks like the eyes are following you. And that was not like that at all, guys. You know it. It was
I
not like
agree. I agree. That's what I said. Like when I found the concrete sticking out of the pupil, that solved the mystery of the following eyes. But
Wow.
that wasn't there before. I
Nope.
don't remember that there before.
No.
Hmm.
Definitely have to
Interesting.
visit some really big Mandela changes to see how they changed. Once again, if any of the organs moved, or now we have 2 livers and our heart has a brain and whatever. Eye sockets are closed, and we have ridges on the back of our skull. And I mean, it just goes on and on. The heart,
We went really into detail about that. I remember that, Gloria.
yeah. I mean, it's crazy, bizarre
It was
shit.
crazy.
It's crazy, bizarre shit. The scapula.
And they can't even try. Yeah, they can't even try to say, oh, well, it's because of advances in technology. We've been dissecting humans since
Right.
the Stone Ages, literally. Like, there was actually a skull that they found that had brain surgery back in caveman times. So we know what the
Wow.
skull, the skeletons look like.
Yeah,
These are
what about
complete
what is
changes.
it? Not the Sinceria, the Cincinnati. I can't remember the name of it. It's supposedly one of the largest organs in the entire body. So you mean to tell me that we've been doing embalming on people forever, and nobody ever knew that this organ existed as one of the biggest organs in the human body?
Yeah, or surgery.
Yeah.
We've been doing surgery forever, and no one's noticed it before.
I just can't remember.
Seriously?
Like it's
I
Insidious.
can't remember the name of it either. It's like a skin inside the body, like
Yeah.
What?
a second skin.
Yeah. Okay. I did a show with Brian McFarlane, and I bring that to him. I found out about it.
Thank
and
you, Brian.
But if-
Gloria, I'm sorry. Brian Staley said it's called the interseptium.
There you go. Okay, thanks, Brian. Yeah, because I remember I bring it to him. I
Thanks,
was
Brian.
out. I was like, "What the hell is this shit?"
Interseptum? I've never heard of that.
It apparently it's the largest,
Curious, sir. Can
yeah.
you look that up?
All right.
and it was newly discovered in 2017. I think. Are you
No
kidding?
way.
Yeah.
Almost 3 years ago. Because we're
Yeah.
going to be out of it this year in a few months.
Yeah, the same thing like Steve Wheatley's saying in the chat. He says, "What about the kidney punch?" Yeah, we all know about the kidney punch, right? Well, apparently your kidneys aren't there no more, so the kidney punch is not effective. I mean, we all know about the kidney punch, but your kidneys don't reside there anymore. So, yeah. How do you
What's
dismiss?
the purpose of our kidneys moving? That's what I want to know. How does that benefit us, our kidneys moving?
Because if you look at the human
Well, they're more
body right now,
protected. They're more protected.
they are, and because our rib cages are now longer, and the cartilage between our rib cages is so much thicker, it's like we have armor on. It's actually
Maybe, you know what? Maybe they're getting us ready for something in the near future. Maybe that's why our bodies are changing so that we'll adopt to something coming up.
well, which
You know what I mean?
if you think about it, Teresa, look at all the frequency interferences we're getting, how they're fucking us up. So maybe that's what it's all about. Maybe God prepared us.
Yeah, maybe they're like, okay, we need to make you stronger because
Right.
we're going to make you sicker.
Yeah. Yeah, right, exactly.
They're trying to kill us, but they want to make us stronger.
Yeah, and with all those body symptoms, I mean, even with the stomach location changing completely drastically and the angle of it, we all felt it. We all got nauseous.
Oh God, yeah.
Remember, everybody lost their appetites. Nobody was eating for like 6 months. Nobody had appetite. Remember, Theresa? It was
I
terrible.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything tasted like cardboard, and to this day, a lot of things to me still don't taste.
No, me neither.
It's like you,
All right.
wow, this tastes really good. Now you just eat it because you have to eat it.
It's asking
You
for
know?
the word
Do you want-
interstitium.
Interstitium.
That's it.
Did you
That's it.
spell it right?
I was going to tell you it's spelled. No, I was going to tell you it's spelled interstitium.
It's different now. Is that a M-E?
It was interstitium.
No, Brian even
He
said he
spelled
didn't
it
know if he spelled it right. And he said he
INTERSETIUM.
spelled it
There it
wrong.
is.
And he said he probably spelled
Oh,
it wrong.
okay. Sorry, I didn't change on this screen that I'm in with you guys. The comment things.
So
Wow,
that
what
was
is that? Skin?
newly discovered. Are you kidding? Are you? I could see if it was
It's
a cell. We're talking the largest organ. It's not. You can't. There's no way.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It wraps around.
Oh
all-
yeah,
I've
there
heard
it
it.
is.
Now
Wow.
it says interstitium and interstitial fluid. Now I've
What?
heard of interstitial cystitis. I've heard of the disease interstitial cystitis. I don't know how that's linked to interstitial fluid,
No,
but it may have a
protects
connection.
all the organs. It's the largest organ that protects all the other organs around it. How did
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Maybe the interstitial organ around the bladder causes interstitial cystitis.
I don't know
That's what
how.
I'm
I don't know
saying.
how they overlooked it for so many years. It doesn't.
I have no idea either. This is insane.
Yeah, completely insane. But yeah, I mean, like even we can even get into like Bible changes. The Bible changes are so drastically right now. It's like I put the book down. I don't even open it up no more. And Sandy, somebody in the group, I don't know if you know Julie Nugent, right?
Yes.
Okay, she had posted that thing that I don't remember what scripture it was, but it was in the King James Bible, and now they use the word doctors in there. When Jesus was missing for 3 days and he was hanging out with the doctors, basically, that was a new change because the word doctors was never in the Bible. So that's another thing.
See, I'm going to take your word for it. I'm Catholic. We don't look at the Bible often. We learned in religion class from religion books. But I can tell you I've never heard a priest do a homily and use the word doctors. So
Right.
I agree.
Right.
It's most likely is Mandela Effect, yes.
Yeah, because she had posted the other day, and I was like, no freaking way. And when I used to do the show with Brian, we used to do Bible things all the time. I mean, you got stupid in there, you have whore. I mean, these words were never in the Bible.
And as Stephen Wheatley points out, the King James Version says the Lord was hung from a tree now. And that I know is wrong. It was a cross, 100%.
Yeah, now you have
Or
all
crucifix.
these memes. You have all these memes with like a lot of going up a tree, representing Jesus hung from it. It's like, what? Then why do people wear crosses if he was hung on a tree?
Exactly.
and
Trees are prettier.
Yeah, one. I mean, like the biggest one. If you look at what is it, Isaiah 8:11, whichever one, Isaiah 8:11 or 11:8, whichever. The lion shall lay with the lamb. How do they even try to debunk that? How do people even say that never existed? That it was always the wolf. You have churches that have these things outside their church. It's crazy shit. But the Bible has all new characters in it. All new characters.
Apparently. My mom was scared by that. I know she was because she made up an excuse. She said, "Well, the lamb lays with a lot of animals." No, Mom, it was always the lion.
Yeah,
not the wolf.
You want to know? I think out of all the Mandela effects that could happen, even personal ones, I think the thing that freaked the people out the most was the Bible. Because supposedly that's the word of God that's never supposed to be changed, but there you go. I mean, you have like even Noah, they call him Noe. Oh, okay, Noe. And he not only, I mean, in the Bible that I remember, Jesus was the only one who walked on water. Now, apparently Noah did too. when they built the ark.
No.
Yeah, when he built the ark, he was supposed to take 2 of each animal. And in this reality, in the King James, it takes 7 animals. Take a certain amount unclean and a certain amount clean. I'm sorry, but that was never there. That's not.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah, it's all there now, and you have all these new people that Moses, like I said, they call him Moe. I mean Noah. Whatever. Moses, Noe, whatever. They have interactions with these other people, and these names you can't even pronounce them. You can't even pronounce them. They're the weirdest things. You have verses in there that one girl likes her men hung like donkeys. I it's like pornography. I don't know. Pretty crazy shit.
What I'm curious about is why these things are changing only in the King James.
They're not.
Because a lot of these changes are not in the Catholic Bible. When I go to look them up in my Bible, they're not changed. Not all.
No, they're changing in all of them. They started about a year ago. They started changing in because I had people reach out to me, tell me certain things in the Quran. Although people who do study the Quran refuse to admit that these things are changing in the Quran. You know, they're like, I see the Bible is not real and the Quran is, but no, it has been changing in every single Bible. And it used to be, you know, just the King James. Now it's the American Standard. It's all changing. All of it's changing. Every one
it's
of
just taking its time. It's like a ripple effect.
Yeah. And you know, you could look at it and say maybe because the King James was one of the most read Bibles, and that's why that got hit the hardest. I mean, the Hebrew Bible's changing also, although some will not admit it, like I said, because they want to, you know, look at Christianity and say, well, you guys are nothing compared to, you know, what we are. So they'll never admit it. But if you know people that are Jewish and follow that kind of stuff, they will tell you, yes, it's changing. It's all changing. You know, because it can't be that much of a difference. If you change the King James, you got to change the Hebrew Bible. It does. You know what I'm saying? You can't just change one without changing the other.
They're all linked. All the Bibles are linked. There's only slight differences. They're all the same.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, you have all these different characters in there and you can't pronounce their names. Now, apparently there were these 3 gods that always hung out together that ruled over a land.
Gods?
Yeah, gods. And it's like, what? They kind of ruled over, I can't remember, Israel, I think it was. I don't know. I have to ask a friend of mine. He had told me. And it's like, you can't even pronounce their names. It's like, no. There were no gods that ruled over Israel, 3 people that always hung out together. It's like, what the hell is this? You know? But yeah, it's definitely changing. Yeah.
Can I just say that, can you imagine how many books have changed? Too? That aren't being discussed, you know, just, I don't know if people read books anymore, but no, it's just teasing.
Yeah, most people have it read to them in audiobook.
But can you imagine, you know, without actually remembering, you know, say if you got a book you love, you might not remember word for word, and you know, there's got to be a lot of changes.
Well, it's the same for the movies, right? I mean, there are movies that we grew up with.
That we haven't noted. There's just probably tons of changes. We're just haven't, you know.
We're just focused on the visual because it's the easiest one.
Well, you know, people memorize the scriptures, and now it's like there's a lot of books that you just can't remember, and movies, and you know, I know a lot of my memory is like, you know, I know something's off, but I can't remember that clearly, you know, when I watch a movie. But I'm like, it's off. You know, I don't think this part happened.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, but if I don't remember clearly, I'm not going to call it a Mandela effect. But it's still there, you know. It's still something's off, you know.
There are some things that hit home with us, and I think for most people, aside from movies and books, is definitely music. We could all relate to music.
And that,
you
exactly.
know, there are songs like, you know, that remind you of ex-boyfriends or a time that you had, and you know, word for word, you felt it with your heart and soul. You cried to it a million times as a kid. And when those things change, you can't question it. There is no question. You know, you can't doubt yourself because you know these words.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, the Partridge Family, what's his name? The one who sings "I Think I Love You." I think I love you. So what? David Cassidy. Okay. I love that song. And that song, growing up, it was like the love of my life, little guy that I loved, whatever, puppy love. And I used to sing that song all the time. It's completely different.
Right.
It's
Right.
completely different. I remember the way
Mhm.
it was, but he
I
says
know.
something completely different. The whole line that I remember saying is gone, and now it's put in something else. It's like, no, that was never there. So,
Yeah.
you know, there are
Mhm.
things that you could chalk up and say, yeah, maybe our memory is a little fucked up, but certain things you can't. You just,
Yeah,
you know,
I
they're
know.
very sentimental and they mean a lot.
Yeah, and actually music does actually trigger off memories
Yeah,
a lot
absolutely.
of times.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so your memory, you may not know word for word, but your memory is probably pretty clear and
Yeah.
it bringing pictures and who knows what dreams or whatever into
Even
your
if you
head.
don't want
And
to, even if you're trying to avoid it, just listening to that song is still going to take you back to that moment, that time,
hmm
no matter what. So yeah.
okay, let's see. Sandy's gone. I think she's gonna try to get back in here. Let's see what's going on with that.
I think she probably had
But
to do that.
yeah, I know we've got a lot of okay. Okay, her internet went out and she's going to be restarting now.
Okay.
All right. No, we're just going to wait for her.
I think it's important that people stop doubting themselves. I really do. I mean, like I said, you could turn around and say that we make mistakes. Yeah, of course we make mistakes, but when it's something that you really hold in your heart and
Mm-hmm.
don't try to convince yourself that you made a mistake. I mean, there are people right now
Yeah.
going through the Mandela effect that they remember this with my girlfriend. I remember my girlfriend, my best friend for 30 years, her birthday being on January 19th. Her birthday's not
Yeah.
January 19th. It's January 12th. I'm like, it can't be. You
You
know,
know,
it's
so yeah. Have you ever heard like say in I know I have if you're in a math class or something and you need to guess the answers to quizzes but you don't know them. But you used to know them, but you don't remember, but you have to guess. Our teacher or the teacher would say, guess the first one that pops in your head because your memory somewhere in there is working. So that's how you can guess right. So that should apply to the Mandela effect. If something's off, you can't totally distress your memory that much.
not that much. You just
No, no,
can't.
you have to go with your first, answer and think, okay, I remember something else. And
Yeah,
I hate when they say their memory's just that messed up because it's not. Your
it's not.
memory is much better than
Yeah.
you think.
And those
It's
are those are just the little things. I mean, what about like people that show you pictures and go, "Hey, remember this party that we went to 10 years ago?" And you're looking at the picture and you're like, "Holy shit," because you know that you didn't go to that party because you did something else that night. But there you are in the picture.
mhm.
And you're like, "No,
Right.
I never went there." And they're like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, you were there." And it's just
Mhm.
can't turn around and say, maybe I was, because you remember where you were, you remember what you were doing. But yet some people will question it and think that they're losing their minds. Like,
Uh-huh.
they're not,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
you're not losing your
You
mind.
you you've got to trust that about yourself, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm reading this. What's on the screen? Wait. I wanted to read his thing and it went off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one?
Oh, I don't remember now. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of experience. The people, they don't want to really talk about it. They
Mhm.
just
I
don't.
know.
They're afraid.
Totally.
They're afraid.
Yeah, when this very first started, I was thinking it was logo changes. And
Yeah.
then I went to a graphic design school, and it's just not that easy to just be changing logos like they're doing.
No, and especially if you look at the trademarks, and that was one of the things that we did was research on all the trademarks. And for me, I'm being a beautician for 30 years. I mean, it's always been Sally's Beauty Supply Store with an S, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always, there's no doubt in my mind. And then when I
Right.
noticed it was Sally, I went in there and I asked the girl, I was like, "When did you change the name?" And she goes, "Oh, the name has always been this way since."
Wow.
And I'm looking at her like, "Are you retarded?" Like, no, it hasn't. And she's like, "Yeah, we went to a meeting," she told me, and they said that they were going to change it again. They were going to name it Sally something. And I'm like, which never happened. But I'm
Uh-huh.
like, no, even people that I worked with, I would tell them, what's the name of that place we always get our shit? And they're like, Sally's. And I'm like, no, it's Sally. They're like, Lori, come on, what are you smoking? It's Sally. And they're not awake.
Right.
They're not awake to the Mandela effect. But
Hey, Sandy, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys just fine.
Okay, great.
I lost my internet. The
All
internet
right.
just went completely
Well, I'm
out.
glad you got back in.
Yes.
So yeah.
Do you want to show the CSX that I found that I sent you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Let me get to it. I'm
I
having a little
the
trouble
Logopedia.
getting to the Facebook pictures, but I'll explain later, okay?
Listen,
Why it's taking so
Okay.
long.
I have to cut out because I've been on for an hour and a half, and I got to do something. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for having me.
Aw, okay. Well, I'm
We
so
love
glad you
having
came.
Gloria.
Yeah, I will definitely come on again, and it
Oh,
was
that'd be great.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure. It's just I got to take care of something by 9:30, so I just got
Oh,
to.
yeah.
But
I love what you're saying, and I hope you come back and you have a
I will.
wonderful evening.
I
Thank
will.
you.
I love you all, and I think Theresa left again.
Okay.
All right,
And
bye.
Gloria,
Yes.
I'll message you. I'll DM you some images later, Gloria.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm curious to know. Yeah. All right. Good, Sandy. All right.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Love you guys.
Are
Love
you
you.
leaving?
Yeah.
Bye, Glow.
Bye, Teresa. I'll talk to
Thank
you
you for
later.
coming.
Thanks, Teresa.
Good night.
Thank you for coming. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, Sandy, can you see?
I'm here. Wait, it's hanging for a minute. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes, it was the disconnection of Gloria that halted
Okay.
sound for a moment. Okay.
Okay,
So
this is
this is how it is now. I was sitting at a light and a train. There's train tracks on the overpass in front of me, and I see this symbol all the time. I had a model train set that went around our Christmas tree every year. It was never merged, and now the C, S, and X are all merged at the bottom. Do you see that?
yeah.
Where it's merged?
Yeah. Wow.
Guys, in the chat, if you know CSX transportation on like trains forever, if you know this logo, do you remember it being merged? Because this says, according to Logopedia, it's been merged since 1982. In other words, this would be the merged logo would be all I'm supposed to know. It's been merged since 1982. And then I found residue, which you were showing. The yellow one is not merged at all. The blue and yellow one. You had
Yeah,
up a
I
second
see
ago.
that.
Not
That's more
merged
like
at
it,
all.
huh?
That's more like it.
Oh,
And the next image, the black and white one, only the C and S is merged, not the X. So it was like
okay.
in transition. If you
Yeah.
zoom in, the S and the X is not merged, and the C and the S is. So the C and the S merge first.
Yeah, that has to be residue because if you look at the oh shoot, this is messing up. Okay, there we go. Before 82, it was this. So if it would just started in 82, they just started this new one. It was already merged, and the ones you showed, look at that. Then where does that come from, right? So that's good residue.
And the X was also bigger. I don't know if you can see that. It's like shorter and fatter, whereas now it's thinner and merged. Go figure.
Yeah.
It's like taller and thinner now. I don't know. It's just wrong. But anyway, I noticed that today, so I thought I'd share it.
Yeah. Here, I can, you asked me to zoom in on one.
On the black and white one.
Yeah.
Just to show people that it wasn't merged on the S and the X yet. And you can see there that it's not as fat, the X. It's like more compact.
Right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right.
But that's all. I just wanted to share that one. I found it today.
Okay.
If you want, do you have anything to share?
Oh, I have tons to kind of tons to share.
Kind of tons.
But I know you guys do too. So, we'll try to fit as much as...
I don't have a ton to share right now. I just wanted to
Okay,
ask
well,
the chat about the logo. Remember we were looking for the theater masks? Do you
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just want to ask the chat what they remember because I'm curious. I'm
Okay.
still looking for residue though.
Right.
I can't find any residue.
Wow.
Guys in the chat, the NGM logo, where the lion is, sometimes he's moving, sometimes it's a drawing. At the bottom, underneath the lion, I remember theater masks, the smile and the frown. But that's not what's there now. So I want to ask you, do you remember theater masks or something else? Yes or no? And if you remember something else, please put in the chat what you remember. Shardakana says smile and frown.
I had found this one with the Metro with the G and the Y, and I thought that was Metro Goldwyn Mayer. I thought that was really strange, the G and the Y, and I don't remember it that way. And I was showing Sandy, and she remembered the...
I freaked out.
The bottom part, you'll see. But anyway, Go ahead and answer the questions.
Yeah. I only have one answer right now from Shardakana, and he does remember the theater.
Oh, wow.
Stephen Wheatley says too many beers to remember. That's not helping me. Do you need me to send you the images again, or do you have them in our chat? Like, if you scroll up. I mean, you can just Google it, theater masks and the MGM logo. You just
okay,
Google it.
I can go ahead and Google it. That would be better.
Yeah. Mark Tyus remembers the theater masks. Wizardry thought it was a laurel cant. I don't know what a laurel cant is.
Okay.
Oh, can't remember. A laurel. No. There is laurels. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there's actually something under there besides laurels.
Hold on, I'll be right with you. Okay. So they're kind of remembering.
I would just show the logo and show them.
All right, let's go ahead and show that. Let's see. I'm just gonna do a Google search if that's okay. Since you didn't find any residue.
No, I didn't.
Okay, there it is. If everyone can see that.
Yes, Stephen Wheatley. That's exactly what I remember. The smile and the frown. Yes, but now it's a face with its mouth open that literally looks like a heart.
Yeah, look at that.
And I don't remember that at all. A heart underneath the Metro Goldwyn Mayer logo, inside an open mouth. Does anyone remember this? I remember the two masks on top of one another.
Yep. Me too.
Smile and frown.
Vaguely, but yeah, that makes much more sense too. And this is just wild. I do not remember this face, this one face here.
That usually happens. She was showing me something completely different, and my brain just focused on what the heck. No,
the G and the Y.
So much.
The G and the Y.
The way they're shaped is crazy. That doesn't look right. I remember like a regular capital G, and I don't remember that Y.
I've heard some people remember with a mayor with an E, but we don't remember that one. So, but yeah, she did discover the lack of the theater masks, which is really bizarre.
And some who says it? Shardakana says two faces, white masks. The color does change as the logos change. The colors changed. So yes, but I remember 100% it was two faces for me. It wasn't this one face with a heart in its mouth, like heart-shaped mouth. That is so bizarre to me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't even know why that's there.
Look at that one. Yeah, you can see that what we're meaning.
What Wizardry
face,
said this was
the
discovered
heart.
in 2016. I've never seen anybody discuss this before.
I haven't either.
I mean, it's possible. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it seems like everyone, has heard of
There's an image right there,
sometime.
right
but
underneath. Yeah, the logo history. That's what it's going to ask you to make bigger.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Wizardry, do you know who found this so I can credit them? Because I've never heard anybody talk about this. Reddit Mandela Effect group. All right, well, someone in the group on Reddit supposedly was talking about this in 2016. I don't know who. If you happen to be watching this, I'm really sorry. I didn't know anybody found this before. All I know is that I saw it and it blew my mind. Are you still there, guys?
Yeah, it looks like that
Yeah.
that logo face with the heart goes way back.
It goes to the beginning, yeah.
It's hard to see on here, but yeah.
Whew. Can you look up something else for me? UFO guy Spaceman says the Ace Hardware logo has a toilet plunger in the sea. Can you please look up the logo for Ace Hardware?
All right.
Thank you. They're saying that the lion only roars once now. I remember 3 roars too, guys.
Yeah. I can't spell. There we go. Okay. Now what is it about it?
They're saying that the sea is a plunger. I don't see it. I don't remember Ace Hardware looking like that though.
No, look at the A.
And the C with the D inside it. That looks so weird. Oh, there's a plunger, the D. You see it? Sideways. Look at the C sideways. You'll see it. It's a plunger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. How long has it been like that? 1967.
60s. Wow.
No.
Amazing.
No.
I know, really.
That's a big one.
Whoa, Ace looks weird.
It does.
Thanks for sharing, UFO guy Spaceman.
Thank you. Oh, I wanted to
so
Acer
bizarre.
the computer. Here, hold on. Since it says Ace anyway, I'll show you. Acer, the logo, the computer has merged letters in it, which I don't remember. It's right on my computer. It's merged. See those? Or they're really close together, you see? They're getting closer.
Oh, yeah, they're touching.
Together. Like, I don't remember ever seeing it like that.
I don't remember that either. That's really close. They're like on top of each other.
Yeah.
They're merged. They're literally touching.
Yep. And it's right on one of my computers that did that, so I noticed. That's how I noticed. Okay, yeah, and I guess it's been that way for good, practically.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
All right.
So,
I
what
wanted
to show us
to share also for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'll show you. The Quaker Oats. Man. Do you guys remember him? I asked the chat, with a mustache or with none? A white mustache.
guys? Quaker Oats. Do you remember the colonial-looking man having a mustache or not having a mustache? Anyone in the chat?
All right.
I'm
I'll
waiting
show
for a
you.
chat response.
Oh, okay. None.
Teresa's in the
No
chat.
stash. Teresa, get over here. No stash. Let's see. Teresa's.
I remember no mustache.
All right. I remember a mustache. So maybe it's just a.
Well, come back, Teresa.
Okay. Of course, he's got no
Sorry.
mustache. If you look at the logos, he's got no mustache. Now, I wanted to show you what I mean. I have, oh, here we go. I've got this picture of him because they're advertising milk over here, and he's got a mustache, and that's how I remember him. Can you see?
Yeah, I can. I can see it.
Okay, great. That's how I remember him always having a mustache. Apparently, not too many agree. Yeah.
That's okay.
Ah,
I will. I don't know if that's a logo change, but oh my God, is it the Sandy show again? Oh, you got to.
no. I'm back.
Sandy
I don't
show
know why.
2.0, everyone. Yay. Okay, good. You're back.
We're okay. Now, can you hear me, Sandy?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, thank God. I thought you
Oh, thank
couldn't.
God is
Okay,
right. I just said it's the Sandy show 2.0.
I scared you, huh?
You did. You totally did.
Sorry.
Oh,
Anyway, oh
but I was
yeah,
saying
UFO
the Quaker Oats.
spaceman had mentioned he looks younger. That's true. I agree with that too.
I agree with that too. But also, I remember him having the thing around his neck being ruffly, and now it's kind of smooth if you want to go back and look at it.
Okay. Sure.
Teresa, get back in here. She's still in the chat.
Okay. You remember it being ruffly? Do you mean like
Yes.
blowing in the?
No, I mean like
Okay, because
it was
here's
actually
one.
it was
No.
actually ruffled. Like do you know what I'm saying? Like there was actual like a scalloping, like it was ruffled. It's not
Oh.
straight like that. That's straight. If you here, do me a favor, look up who else would dress like that? Benjamin Franklin. Look up Benjamin Franklin. Just look up a picture of Benjamin Franklin. That'd be the closest to it. That and they're agreeing with me in the chat. Look up Benjamin Franklin. And I'm gonna see if I can find an image of what I'm talking about. That way it might strike a bell for anyone on the fence or for you not. Okay, let me see these images of Ben Franklin. I need them up on the big screen. Let me see.
How's this?
Okay. Let's see. That roughly thing.
Yeah. Has it changed too, or is that it?
No, that's what I'm talking about. See how it's like roughly? It's not straight. There's like a.
All right, I
I
know
may
what
be
you
using
mean.
the wrong word.
Yeah.
I may be using the wrong word. It was not straight like that. That's all I know. It was like
Okay.
ruffly.
Yeah, I know just what you're saying.
And he kind of looked as old as Ben Franklin. He kind of looked like that's who said
Right.
he really looked like that guy. Brian Stavely said, "Yep."
But look how different it is now. Yeah.
Now he was older in the old one. They said they slimmed him down. I guess when they slimmed him down, they also took off like 20 years. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that.
I do remember a mustache though, and he did look older.
Now there, he looks weird without a mustache. He does. The last image you showed
Yeah.
kind of looks plain.
Right.
I don't know.
You don't remember. All right. I was gonna share also. Do any of you remember the I got this from somebody on Reddit. The Arby's logo ever having a boot with a spur on it. I don't like, it would be a really older version of the, back in the day
Before
kind of thing.
Before you go further, Brian Stavely kind of remembers what you do, because Brian Stavely says, "Do you remember the old guy with mustache and glasses who did the diabetes commercials? Quaker Oats guy looked exactly like him."
Right. Mhm.
Except I don't remember the commercial. And Brian, if you can find an image of the commercial, DM me and we'll show it on the screen. Because I don't know. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. He's talking about, do me a favor, Google, what's his name? Google Our House. It was a TV show in the 80s, and I'll give you the guy's name. Do you know what I'm talking about? Curiouser?
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Our House.
It's Wilford. Actually, no, Wilford Brimley. His name was Wilford Brimley. Wilford. So WILFORD Brimley, BRIMLEY. That was his name. It took my brain a minute. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
And everybody's saying yes. So this would be the closest residue to the mustache for you.
All right.
Curiouser.
All right.
Because everybody's saying the Quaker
Yeah.
Oats guy looked just like him, except of
Right.
course
The
in newer
mustache,
clothes.
for sure. For sure. Yeah.
There's Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Except I wonder if he was ever in a movie with like period clothes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like because that would be perfect if we can get him in a colonial outfit.
But look at the mustache. Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
that.
Brian Staley said, "I always thought he was the Quaker Oats guy." So apparently,
Yeah.
you and Brian are from the same reality on this one.
Okay. Good. And
Not alone.
all right. And okay. Back to the Arby's. I'm just curious if anyone remember. I'll show you. Kind of like what I mean. The Arby's. I remember this, but very vaguely back in the day, a long time ago. Arby's sandwich, and then it would have like a. Okay. It would have like a boot. Kind of like. Come on, work.
No, we can see it. We can see the
Okay,
boot. You
a
just had it
spur.
on screen.
Okay, I just a cowboy, but I just wanted to show what the boot would look like, and the
A
Arby's,
spur.
rather than a hat, or I think it was the side by side, and now it's like
It's just the hat, right?
there's just the hat, and it's always been just the hat, never a boot. So I'm just
Does
curious
anyone in the chat
remembers
remember a boot as well?
with the Arby's logo or sign.
Anybody in the
'Cause
chat
it's really
remember a
weird
boot?
to have a memory of that boot, and Arby's.
No one's chiming in on Arby's.
Okay, no one remembers that. A boot.
Trisha Gee does.
Oh wow.
Memory.
Yeah,
Wizardry,
same
just
here.
the hat.
But yeah, I know.
Teresa's back.
Yeah.
Trying to
Teresa,
find you
talk,
some
please.
residue for the Quaker Oats dude.
Oh, please don't. You're going to get kicked out again.
Sandy.
Teresa, you're going to please don't. You're
Huh?
going to get kicked out. Please don't look for residue. You will get kicked out of the show again.
Anyway, there's no boot now, so there was never one. So I just wanted to share that.
You guys talk about Italy?
Italy? What about Italy?
Mm.
Teresa?
Oh, one more thing. I
We're
just
here.
wanted to share. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm glad you finally made it back,
Yeah.
Theresa.
I just wanted to share the Denny's logo. The N and Y's merged, or I'm sorry, the N and N are merged in every single logo now. I don't remember this. I'll show you.
While you're pulling that up, UFO guy Spaceman also remembers the boot.
The boot? Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you see these, the N and the N. If you can see, I know it's hard to see, but they're together like that, just squashed together. And let's see if
the white
Oh, it looks
part's
like,
merged, not the red part, right?
yeah, exactly. I don't remember those merged, so I guess
Now the
some of these
original
are,
logo on the
some of
left,
these aren't. Yeah,
they're
the
not
older
merged.
ones, no, these are the new ones that are merged.
One has been
together.
around since the 90s, I think.
Those. Just the two ends, it looks, oh, and yeah, they're kind of squashed together, a lot of the letters.
Yeah.
Anyway. What else? Let's see. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. This is credit goes to this is a surprise one for you guys. I don't know if you guys know this one or not though, so if you don't know it, it might not be. And I'm gonna go to it right now.
We lost Trace
Bear
again.
with me. I didn't talk to you guys about this. All credit goes to I can't believe this one's crazy. You'll see. To William Mead for this one, for sharing it. Okay, where do you see this? God. The Land O'Lakes sun is gone completely.
Okay, this actually goes to Once Upon a Timeline. And I found it for her.
Okay.
I found the sun. I found that image for her.
You found one. Okay.
Yeah, I did. She covered this over a year ago, and
I did not know this one at all. I saw I noticed that different position that it looked differently like about a year ago, and I did a video on it and how different it was. But this is just it's completely gone now. Completely.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Once Upon a Timeline covered this, and I have one where the sun is not gone. I just got to find it for you. So if you want to show other things while I look for it, I'll find it for you.
You don't have to do that now, but
oh, it won't take long because I have Mandela Effect folders on my phone. It's not going to take that long.
But this one really surprised me because like I said, I remember the background changing. The sunset was in a different place, and now it's gone completely.
Yeah, the sunset was lower, and
that's yeah.
It was a sunset. There you go. Instead of a sunrise, it was a sunset.
Okay, the sunset, and that's all I remember. And I never looked at it after, and now it's gone. I can't believe it.
But it's not gone. I mean, now it's gone from current. I mean, I think this is a time ME where it changed much earlier than we would remember. Like we shouldn't. It should have. If it was a company change, it should have been like recently, but it really happened a long time ago. So it's one of those MEs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not completely gone from history because I have a box with the sun on it. So I'm getting it for you. I'm going to get it. So if you want to show something else in the meantime,
okay,
I will get you the box. It's in here somewhere.
All right.
I'm looking.
Hold on. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen the, I'm going to go straight into the manned animals here. And the chameleon, the rainbow chameleon,
Yeah, it's so bright.
but also, okay, we'll go to the chameleon first. Where do you see the, okay, here, hold on one sec here. I'm getting there.
And I'm going slow because if I go fast, I'll skip right over it. I know I will. So I'm just taking my time because there's 5,000 images in this folder. So
Right. Wow.
scrolling, just scrolling.
If you don't find it, I would like to put it in a video as residue. That'd be great.
No problem. And if I do find it, you can still use it as residue. That's fine.
Yeah, great. All right, I'll show what I mean about the chameleon. Okay, see, it's a rainbow colored, which is strange enough, you know, that I don't remember. I remember them being very colorful, but not quite like they are now. Okay, they're just
No way.
crazy in colors, tons of colors. Okay, but look at this now. There's this creature here. Look at this lizard. If everyone can see that, I hope. And this one. Okay. Let's see. Put look it up. One sec here.
You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because I'm not in StreamYard and it wanted to kick me out.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just got to find this lizard again. It's a rainbow lizard. It's really bizarre. That's okay. These are all just fake art stuff.
You can't get in the messenger. Is that the problem?
No. I was just showing off this this rainbow lizard.
But you did send it to me. That's why I was saying it'd probably be easier to get it from Messenger if you scroll up.
No, I have it right here. I'm showing it. I wanted to find some other ones too. But yeah, it's I've never seen anything like that. And seeing more and more rainbow animals and rainbows everywhere. I just wanted to share this. Oh, here it is. There's a better. You can see this better. But yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, look at that blue. Can you believe that? And on it.
And when you showed this to me, I found the Land O'Lakes, and it's actually, oh no, this is from her show. This is actually the first image that I have, which I'm going to be sending. I'm still looking for the one I found.
Okay.
Is I don't know if it's recreated or if it's the box that I found for her. No, it's not because I have the box here. It's actually Once Upon a Timeline show.
Oh,
so
okay.
You'll be able to see that it was definitely her who found it.
I
got the date and everything.
Yes.
But I've got
to her. Then,
this was, and I'm going to share the box. The box is from Jason Liebig it's a 1980 Land O'Lakes margarine box. That he shared it on Flickr. And when you look at it, I want you to look at how pointy the letters are, because that is off to me. And you're not going to hear me because I'm leaving to send this stuff to you.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me now? Hi, can you hear me
Hi.
now?
Yeah.
All right, I sent everything
Yeah.
to you. Messenger.
All
What
right.
did I miss?
I'm going to go Land O'Lakes, the sunset or the sunrise, whatever it is. The sun in the background. Sunset. It's gone.
It keeps
And that
changing
surprised me. I
colors
didn't
for
know
me,
this one.
guys.
Okay. And okay,
Not gone. It
she
was on
sent some
19.
residue here.
It's not residue. It's an
Wow,
actual
there
box.
it is.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
can everyone
It
see
was
that?
on the 1980 box. The next
Wow.
one's a close-up image. There you go. So it
There
is
you
still there. It's on the 1980 box. And this is
Wow.
Once It's Behind the Timeline stream talking about it.
Amazing.
So
Everyone can see that.
this
Yep.
was, like I
So
said,
that,
over a year ago. But what
yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
definitely remember the sun in the
tell
back.
you is, yeah, I still think it's an ME, but it's an ME of time when they changed it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Supposedly it's been changed since the 80s without the sun. But people say they remember having the sun on the box 5 years ago, 2 years ago. So that's where I think the ME comes into play. But according to the company, the sun was on the box in
Yeah.
1980. So I
Sandy.
just wanted to share that. Yes.
Sandy.
Thank you.
No problem. What's up, Theresa?
I remember the sun always on the box because that's like my favorite
Right.
better. Land
Yeah, me
O'Lakes.
too.
And
Are
that
you
is
telling me
what I'm
there's a
talking
time
about.
that it wasn't on the box? Is that what you're telling me?
It hasn't been on the box since the 80s.
Really? In the 80s?
That's why it's an ME, because it's an ME of time. It's not an
That's
ME that the
crazy.
sun is gone. It's an ME that the sun has been gone since 1980. Do you understand what I'm saying?
From what time period to time period has it been missing?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's there now. I seen it last week.
There's
and
no sun now. There is no sun now, and there hasn't been since the
yeah,
80s.
there is. I was just at Walmart last weekend.
No,
I looked at the better.
no. Now it's an O instead of a sun. Land O'Lakes. They have the O as the sun instead of an actual sun.
I got to see this. Can you show me that? Curious, show me what she's talking about.
Can you show it how it is now, and then can you pull
Yeah, I
up
want
the
to
image
see
again?
this because
The larger
see
image
this.
again of the box I found, because I want to talk about the lettering.
I want to see the current logo. That's what I want to see.
Curious, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
coming.
Okay. Yeah, after your
Yeah, I can
after
go
your,
ahead.
oh no, I didn't know if you heard me about the lettering part. That's all.
I want to see this.
See that?
Okay, now what is that one? Yeah, see the O there. Is that the way
That's
you
not
said?
the sun,
Okay.
though. That's the way it's been since the 80s.
Wait, you tell me that's the way it is now?
Yeah, and oh my God,
That's
look,
how it
guys,
is
the L
now.
and the A in lakes.
Theresa,
Look at the L and the A
that's
in
how it
lakes.
is now. This is how it was.
Guys, no, wait, don't change it yet. Look,
What?
look at the L and the A in lakes. Go back.
Right.
Wait a minute. I remember the sun though, guys.
Yeah, but
I
look at the
know.
L and the A in lakes. I don't
Yeah.
remember that. That's new.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So you're telling me the O took the place of the sun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or, yeah.
That's crazy.
Now, can you please go back
Exactly.
to the big box? Zoom in and look at the letters. Look at Land O'Lakes.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember them ever being that pointy?
No.
Go back
Wow.
to the image the box, the actual box. No, the actual box that I sent you.
Maybe they're trying to tell us the sun burned out or something, or disappeared.
Can you see
That
Sandy?
one. Zoom in. Yeah. I would go back to the actual box, not the.
I can't zoom in.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, won't let you zoom in. Well, anyway, the
That's
letters
why
are
I
super
like using
pointy.
Facebook. I can't do anything.
The ends are ridiculous looking. I don't remember them ever being that pointy. That's all.
Wow.
Normal boxes.
I'll try to zoom. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay.
It's
Um,
all
How
right.
the heck does
It's
the
okay.
sun
yeah, I
disappear?
would like to use those pictures, show people,
Yeah, go right
and
ahead.
zoom. Thank you.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Also, I just want to point out briefly, real fast. I think everybody knows about this one, but not me. Sometimes I just don't, look into ones. But the Coors, you guys know about the Coors logo. I'll show
Beer.
you.
Beer.
It's weird. Yeah, the beer.
This is an older one for me. I remember that. That one to me changed.
This is, the Mandela Effects might change for people differently, different times.
Yeah, I noticed that. I would tell Sandy
Definitely
something I
knows
just
that.
found, and then she'd be like, "Oh, that's about a year ago," and I'm like, "No, it's not."
Exactly. But it isn't for some. So look at the sea.
It's weird.
Gone berserko, huh?
That is weird.
Yeah. Look at the
Yeah, the
sea.
C's wrong.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
Looks like a
wrong for me.
6.
It does.
Yeah,
It looks
it
like
does
a
look
P.
like a
I see.
6 or something.
It looks like there's a P in it, like the cursive letter P. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
Well,
I know. So yeah, I wanted to point this one out to everyone. And okay, do you
I got one for you.
go?
I got one for you. While you're in alcohol, look at St. Pauli girl. This one's going to really blow you away.
Oh yeah, Teresa found this.
I
About
found
6
that one a
months
long
ago.
time ago. Yeah, bring up St. Pauli girl. I sometimes when I go into Walmart, I don't drink alcohol, guys. Maybe once a year for my birthday if somebody treats me. But I walk through the alcohol section, just curious to look at the logos, and this one caught me by storm. The St. Pauli girl is going to really blow you away. Yeah, it's good to look at the logos for the alcohol because those could change quite a bit. You see it, Curiouser, St. Pauli girl? There you go. Right, you see that one? Hopefully it didn't change again. That was the big one. I don't remember if I even posted that one.
All right.
Remember. I'll
Wow.
have to go back and
Yeah,
look.
I don't remember this one, but
You see it?
that doesn't look right at all. St. Pauli.
No, I can't. Yeah, zoom in on that.
And I'm alone on this one, but I don't remember it. AULI. I remember IE. But I'm alone on this one. Most people don't remember it the way I remember it.
Something's up. Do you remember the spelling being like that too?
No.
With the dot under the T now.
Yeah, there is a dot. That's weird. Wow. Okay. I was going to ask you guys if, hold on one second. If you know of the, if you know what the hammerhead shark looks like.
Yes.
You know what it looks like? Pretty
Do
much
they
remember?
change?
It has for me. Okay, I'll show you. Not only the hammerhead part looks bigger to me. I'll show you. It's like really weird now. It's like, okay, Theresa is gone. And she's back now.
Oops.
Can you hear us, Sandy?
Back again.
Sandy, can you hear?
I'm here, but I don't know if is she talking? No, I can't hear her.
Can you hear Theresa?
Sandy?
Now I can hear her, yes.
Oh, that's because I wasn't talking.
Okay.
For one.
Okay, I don't remember this being this big. And the
Let me
hammer-headed
see.
shark.
Wow.
I've seen
Yeah.
the hammerhead in the aquarium.
Yeah, they've always been that big.
Okay, for you. All right.
Yeah.
Look at that. Very bizarre looking. Okay, anyway.
You don't remember them that big?
So now there is
No, she doesn't remember them at all.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Are you saying you don't remember hammerhead sharks at all?
I do remember. I don't remember the hammer part being that big.
Oh, you remember
Oh,
being
yeah,
smaller.
No, they were always that
They-
big for me.
They do look a little wider, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe. Maybe it depends on how big the shark is too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the hammer part is no. Well, okay, you don't know what I mean. But
Now wait.
now
There is a change. There's a change there.
they have
Different shapes.
I don't remember. Guys, wait.
they have
I don't
different
remember the
kinds
scallop in the
now.
front. I
What do
don't
you say-
remember
what
the
do you say?
scalloped edge in the front.
I can't get to it though. What?
Wait.
What are
Whoa.
you saying?
Smooth hammer. Wait, I'm waiting for the smooth hammerhead to come up.
What the heck?
I need to see it from a different angle.
Smooth
I don't remember.
hammerhead. Never
I don't
heard
remember
of
different
that one.
types. Because here's the thing, I don't remember that
What?
scalloped
Look at
edge
this
right
one.
there. You see that? See the scalloped edge in the front?
What? No. No, that's
I don't
new.
remember that scalloped edge.
Me either. Wow. That's a good find, Curiouser.
Yeah,
scallop.
there's now a different another kind. Like I can't find it though. So there. There's a different
It's
kind
different
of
shapes.
yeah. There's different shapes and
Wow. Look at that one.
okay, and this is a new species of some kind and everything. But yeah, they look
There's
way
always
different
new
to me.
species out. Wow. It's
And look
crazy.
at this one here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Look at that round shape in the nose. It's
Yeah, I don't remember ever being rounded.
yeah, it's all round. It's
Whoa.
all right.
No.
So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Sandy, did you want me to go to Flickr for anything?
No, I don't have anything. I'm saving everything for our next show.
Okay, that's
That's
fine. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a couple of logos that could have you look up, but
Have you all heard of rods? They're like these. Here, wait. I'll look up that too. It's like this bug, but that flies around.
What?
No, it's like okay. No,
What is it?
rods in the they're I think they're in the sky, flying
What's it
around.
called?
That supposedly scientists do not know what they are. And
Show us the picture.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Here. They're
You got me
called
curious now.
rods. Yeah, air rod. Okay, air rods.
What?
Have you ever seen these?
Rods.
Rods.
nope.
And
What do they do?
They're seen in the sky. They're a mystery. Nobody knows what they are. They're flying rods. They fly in the sky. This is what they look like. Can you see that? I
Are
know it's
they
hard to see.
I have
alien
never seen that before.
looking? What are they?
Yeah, I guess someone's think that, but it's
What is their purpose? Curious, or what's the
I
purpose
don't know.
of them?
They're calling them skyfish, paranormal, calling them alien, everything, but they do not know what they are. Apparently, they're hard to detect. They're hard to find. They go real fast or something.
I've never heard of those before.
It's like they come in and out of the reality or something. But look at how they're shaped. They're very strange shaped there's, I don't know if they're creatures or, I know it's like if you look them up, it'll be like a ton of alien stuff, but I've never heard of them. I've never seen them. I've seen like white orbs or something, but these are very, I mean, look, they've got a certain kind of pattern and a certain look
What?
to them, and but yeah, they, they're
That's
like these giant
weird.
sky bugs or something. Yeah,
You're making me laugh. Sky
I
bugs.
know. It's weird.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen that before in my
No.
life.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I see one in the sky, I'll take a picture of it for it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
My camera will not miss it, my phone, because if I see anything weird in the skies, guys, I'm usually like, my phone's right here in my hand, and I'll be like snapping pictures. Seriously.
Theresa, do you want to talk about the fruit you found that comes in many colors now?
Oh, you talking about for
Oh, it looks
Pete?
like Wizardry recorded a sky ride in 2006 and published a video about them.
No
Wow, I'd love
way.
to
That would
see
be.
that.
Can you send it to you? Maybe you can show a little bit of his video.
Yeah, it'd be great if you can do
That'd be
that.
cool. Sandy, you talking about the P that ends with the N?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit. Does she have pictures she can show?
I have to send them to her, but I can send them to her right now if you want to talk about them.
Yeah, we did not. You sure we didn't talk about this on the last show, did we?
Did we?
I don't know. Let's ask her. Hey, Curiouser,
Uh-huh.
did we talk about pumpkins on the last show?
I don't
Part of me remember, some part of me don't remember. But
just
maybe we can talk about it again.
pumpkin colors and stuff.
Yeah.
No?
Yes. Well, let's
No?
ask the chat
No?
really quick while I send these images, okay? I'm going to send
Ask
images
them.
to you, Curiouser.
Okay.
Guys, what colors do you know of pumpkins coming in? Be
Good idea.
honest. What colors do you remember ever seeing pumpkins?
Real colors, guys,
Now, I have
that you remember.
real colors.
We know about
Please put
orange.
it in the
Everybody
chat.
knows about orange.
Anybody else see any other colors besides orange?
That you remember seeing. Don't cheat either. And don't
Esther
do no
said yes,
Googling.
Wait, Esther said we did cover it last week.
Well, we can talk about it for the people who were not in the chat.
I don't remember covering
Exactly.
this last week, but
For those of you who didn't
Theresa,
attend the
but I guess Esther just saw another video in another reality.
Oh.
Or
But I
maybe
don't
Theresa
remember.
made a post?
Huh?
Theresa, did you make a post?
A while back, yeah.
No, I'm saying, did you post this in the group?
Yes, I did.
That's probably where Esther remembers it from.
Oh. Yes, Esther, it was in the group.
Well, let's
All right.
discuss them.
Guys,
because
you're not going to be able to hear me. I'm going to Messenger.
it's
Okay.
that time of year. It's seasonal topic.
I know there's a few colors that I would love to have on my desk. My favorite colors. If I can find them. See, I think Sandy's trying to send you some pictures.
Okay.
Teresa. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So you guys, here's one for you. Sandy says it's just because I'm noticing them more frequently. I've noticed a lot more increase of earthquakes. Like, curious if you bring them up, there's been a lot of huge earthquakes lately, like big ones, like over 6. And Sandy's like, "Oh, that's because you're paying attention to it." I don't know. I've noticed a lot more earthquakes lately, and I don't know if that has to do with the changing of the earth or just.
Yeah, it's hard to say anymore because the weather goes a little berserk sometimes.
Yeah.
I just want to state that we verified none of these were photoshopped. I just want to let you know we verified
Exactly.
it. We found seeds. We found whole patches like this. It seems like the overwhelming is white or green. Someone said,
Brian said
Wizardry
orange
says
and maybe
purple, yellow,
green.
green.
Yeah.
I remember orange, white, and green. That's what I remember.
I remember orange and maybe white. But now they have all these colors of the rainbows. I mean, I want a purple one. I love purple. That's my other favorite color. But yeah, I'd love to have a purple pumpkin on my desk. But yeah,
The
look
pink
at all the
ones are
different
beautiful.
colors.
Did you
My
get them,
phone's over.
Curiouser?
It's right. Yeah.
Your phone's what, Theresa? Theresa? Oh no, did we lose Theresa again? I think she was about to say her phone's overheating.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm getting
she's
there.
still getting the wizardry.
Shoot.
I think we lost Theresa. Her
Yeah,
face is still here, but I can't hear her.
Okay. I'm coming here. Teresa, are you there?
No,
Theresa.
I think she was saying her phone was overheating
Oh, okay.
when she cut out.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, we just lost her.
All
Night,
right.
Karen.
Here's
Night,
these
Stephen.
these white and yeah, that's another thing is their shapes that I've seen have been really strange shapes.
But I was focused on the pink ones in that group.
Okay, I'll go ahead and yes. Yeah, look, well, it's very interesting
They come in
color there.
every color of the rainbow now. Peach,
Like
pink,
flowers.
purple, lavender, blue, green, yellow.
Unbelievable.
Every color of the
Wow.
rainbow.
Yeah, I've never seen
Why do people...
too many of.
Here's my question.
I've seen
I have a
black
question
ones.
for you.
Uh-huh.
I have a question for you. In every grade school I've ever seen, they do pumpkin decorating contests. Why wouldn't you buy the pumpkin that matches your background before you go and paint it? Like I've seen people do like Pokemon Pokeballs,
Right.
like decorate the pumpkin as a Pokeball. Why wouldn't you buy a red pumpkin or a white pumpkin and just paint the top or bottom instead of buying an orange pumpkin and having to paint the whole thing?
Right. Yeah, really. Or just paint a colored one orange. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. It would.
I mean, I've never seen those violet or red pumpkins before. Never.
Yeah. Wow.
And blue, forget it. Really? Blue?
Yeah. I never seen. This looks like violet, purple, and I have seen the black ones, but yeah.
And
But I don't remember
swear that
them.
they were photoshopped, but they're not. They're not photoshopped.
I don't remember him. Before like a
No.
year ago, the black ones.
There's brown. Wizardry says he grew them all in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. I've never seen these colors. I mean, I've been to many pumpkin patches and farms to pick them. Springdown Farms is the one I went to the most. But he's saying orange is cheaper. That's probably why orange is the one we all know.
Mm-hmm. Wow, red one. Wow. Pink. Bizarre.
It's
Boy,
so
you sent a lot of pictures.
Theresa just said, my phone overheated and shut down. I'm on my laptop now.
Okay.
Well, on your laptop, you're welcome to.
Yeah, don't want
Wizardry
to
said
overheat.
that pumpkins are they're from the melon. They're part of the melon family.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I guess that's why they come in all sorts of colors. But do we have purple melons? I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. I grew up, like I said, I grew up in New Jersey. New Jersey is the Garden State.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I've never seen these colors. I've been to many farms.
Mm.
We've gone at in Duffields, and
Right.
I've never seen any of these colors before.
I believe you. I know. I've never seen them either. And, we just the traditional orange ones is all, maybe some white ones,
White ones. I've
lighter
seen orange,
ones.
white, maybe yellow. I know I've seen white, orange, and green.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe yellow. But
Yeah, a
I
lot of
thought
times the
yellow
yellow
ones
ones are
weren't ripe.
squashed.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I know that was always a thing in our family, was to have, yeah, we had a garden with pumpkins. They were all orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew pumpkins, 1 year. And the thing was to make jack-o'-lanterns, and just
Whoa,
remember
I'm
orange.
sorry. Sagittarically Speaking says olives are multicolor now, not just green and black. Can you please look that up?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Sagittarically Speaking.
Okay.
It's okay, Sagittarically. At least you're coming back. They keep popping in and out because of their internet connection.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, if you tell me
Oh,
there's
wow.
pink and purple peppers now, though, I'm going to freak out. Or blue.
There's the little
Red olives?
red.
Since when?
Okay, here's some red ones. What's that color? God, it's like
I
a
could see like a.
light
I could see
purple.
purple because if they ripen too much, it could be like a grape where they turn where they're purple instead of black. But red, I've never seen purple olives. I've never seen red olives before. Never.
Just green, brown, and black for me.
Same. The
Yeah,
brown are the Greek olives.
these are pretty bright red there. Yeah. You see the red one, Sandy?
Yeah, so I said, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
I've been
showing you the
saying I've
pictures.
never seen red in my entire life.
Yeah.
Never. I've also never seen the dark green.
Yeah, dude, look at that really bright green color.
Nope.
That's strange.
Never.
Wow, yeah, they are different colors now. Look at this one. There's little peach colors and red and interesting.
Oh God. Teresa, don't tag podcast. It's like it's interrupting my sound. Can you still hear me, Curious?
Yeah, really.
All right.
I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I couldn't hear you for a minute when she texted.
Oh, I wanted to share something about the sky color. Okay. If I can do this.
Are you going to show my images too? How we've reversed?
What for what?
Like now you have skies like I used to have as a kid.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I just wanted to point out that this color, this sky color, is not like this color anymore. If you can all see this, it's like a let me see, very light blue color. I never see it anymore. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, blue hues. Okay. Okay, like this, there we go. This baby blue color. Now, I remember the sky being like this a lot. And these days, now the sky, the blue sky, I'll show you what it is. It's just like this really dark blue.
Yeah,
Like
your
if
blue
you can
sky
see
is
like
crazy.
the blue on here, this blue, like the darkest part of this picture here. Like
It's like royal,
that.
royal
Yes,
blue.
exactly, like this royal blue color. That's all I see
I've never
anymore.
seen it.
I wonder if anyone, it's gone from this little baby blue. I know it seems like it'd probably be hazy, and I know they do change, but I just never see that anymore, to almost like an eggshell blue, to this this really dark royal blue, and a really intense color, dark blue, and that's pretty much what I see now in the sky. I mean, it does go a
Do you
little
want to
bit
show
lighter
the pictures?
sometimes, but huh? Oh, I
Do you
didn't
want to
bring
show the
those,
pictures?
but I was just wanted to get that out there, that the blue sky has changed for me. I don't actually have those pictures, but I
Because the
put
image
them in a
she
video.
sent me. Yeah, the image she sent me, I've never seen the sky that dark blue in my life. Never.
I'll put that in my video, but for right
And
now, I
I
just wanted
have
to
the
share
sky
this.
blue.
Yeah.
I have that light blue sky.
Mm-hmm. And she's got
And in the
that blue
summertime, my
sky.
sky was like a darker blue, which I don't get anymore, but never as dark as the one you sent me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's how the sky is around here. It's real dark blue. It used to be just a little baby blue color, and I don't know if anyone else is the blue shades of, or the hues of blue sky, if they've changed for you.
My sky
But,
is so light that sometimes it looks white.
really.
Yeah, but I think it's because there's like a thin cloud cover or
Yeah,
haze or
hazy.
smog.
Smog.
Yeah,
Right.
where the sky literally looks white. Well, almost white, like super, super, super light blue.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to share that. And
Theresa, we know you're on your laptop. I told you to come on the show with your laptop. We know that,
still,
Theresa. You can come on the show with your laptop.
yeah.
I'm gonna send her the
Excuse me.
link.
I think it would be not. It would be probably better for her if she did that. She can do what she wants, online, and be okay. So,
Yeah.
whatever works. Also, let's see. Oh, yeah, I wanted to share something. Well, I gotta find it though. I'll be right with you.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna say hi to
And
Pete. If you guys want me to say hi in the chat now. I'm gonna do a room shout out while she's looking for stuff. Okay. We have Rocco Donato, Brian Stavely, Sharda Gana, UFO guy Spaceman, Stephen Wheatley, I think went to bed. Preliminal. Let's see. We also have Esther Anders, Mark Tyus. Anybody else want to say hi in the chat? We have Need Input. I don't know if he's still here. He said he was shopping. Wizardry. Julie Nugent's here. We mentioned you earlier in the show, Julie. Or Gloria mentioned you earlier in the show. Trisha Gee. Let's see. Jim Jones is here. We have Theresa Lynch in the chat. Sagittarically speaking. Alexander Ennis is here. Rich Fasanik's here. Hey, Rich. Frankie Aponte, I think I mentioned you. Anybody else? I think I got everybody, Curiouser.
Okay. Okay, there's the frost flowers I wanted to discuss, but let's get to that in a bit. Okay. Have you heard of the chocolate hills of Bohol Island in the Philippines?
I have not.
Okay, I'll show you this. It's strange. So I just never heard. Okay, chocolate hills. There we go. Okay, I'll show you this. All right. Look at those. And this is okay. These hills are just apparently
my
everywhere,
goodness.
all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, it's bizarre.
I've never seen them before.
I
That one
know.
image looks like
These
it's
little
another planet. Like it's
exactly.
like a CGI in a game or something.
Yeah. They're really neat, but but it's just a ton, and they're big. Look at the trees next to them. There's all the ton of these hills. You see the little trees?
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Is that the moon?
I guess supposedly, yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's just, I've never heard of these. I know.
Teresa, to get back in using the using your computer, I sent you the link in Messenger. Just click it. It'll take you in.
Seem like those would be fun to climb, walk around,
Yeah. Teresa is saying that Scarab performance is live, and Wizardry said no in 54 minutes. Teresa, Dan just posted a video. That's what you're saying. Not his live show. He just posted a video. Sorry, just wanted to clarify. I don't want people leaving because they thought Dan was live when he's not live yet.
Okay, and then I wanted to share the frost flowers. What do you see? These are interesting.
They're beautiful.
They are. It's like reminds you of the ribbon candy.
And I see like chiffon or taffeta flowers when I look at them. Like something you'd see on a dress made out of chiffon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know my materials. It's either chiffon or taffeta that looks like what you're about to show.
Yeah, like that. These are made in nature too.
Yeah.
These frost flowers, they're called. And
I've never
heard
seen
of
them
these
before. Do they need like special conditions to form?
I imagine, but I don't know what that would be.
Look at that one. It looks like a bulb with flower. Yeah, that one. Oh, the one you showed before. I'm looking at a delay. I'm sorry. That looks like a bulb, like tulips coming out of the ground. That is crazy.
Yeah. I know.
I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Look at that. Source Washington. It's not like they're
Has
in
anyone
unusual places, huh?
Wizardry says he's seen one in real life. Where were you in the world when you saw this? 'Cause now I'm curious. Because Wizardry's from my area. That's why I'm really curious where
Yeah.
Wizardry was when they saw one. That one looks like a heart or a dove. I mean, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, Esther. Esther says those look amazing. They do. They look amazing. I've never seen anything. I've seen frost like that on the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see the one, it looks like it's on a windshield or a window.
Mm-hmm.
Look, those the little frost streaks.
Mm-hmm.
But never anything formed in the frost.
Mm-hmm.
Devon, UK, when I was a kid before I moved to New Jersey. Thank you, Wizardry. So Wizardry saw these in the UK once.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I've never seen anything like it.
Mm-mm. Me neither. Ever. It's incredible. And I like to
Curiouser,
take pictures and stuff, so I would be looking out for stuff like this. Huh?
Curiouser, I'm going to have to mute a minute. I have to give Sandy her very important medication. I have to give it to her at 10 o'clock. So I have to go give it to her right now. So I'm just going to mute for a minute while you
Okay.
talk. Okay? All right, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be right back.
All right. I guess she's going to be back then. Let's see what else we got here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Since we're on the subject of frost and snow, I guess I don't know if anyone's ever heard of these ice festivals in China. I have never heard of or seen these. I mean, they've got building size ice sculptures that are just incredible. What do you see this? It's the first time I've ever heard of this, and it just blew me away when I saw it. Because I mean, where's any kind of coverage on these? These are ice. Okay, it's coming. I hope you guys can see. Hold on, it's being a little slow. My computer's bear with me. Yeah, this is all going to be made out of ice. People walking on it, it's huge. This is all ice. This is city building size, real building size, all ice, lit up, people walking on it. I've never heard of such a thing. I just thought this was incredible. And, you know, I don't know about you guys, but this should be bigger than how it is. Yeah. My goodness. Like it's a festival. I don't know how often they have these, but there's just a whole ton of these pictures. They look unreal, but they're real. Trying to kick off month-long winter festival. I guess there are these winter festivals that they have.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Wow.
Yeah, I was
What are we
just
looking at?
sharing. Yeah, you're okay. Don't worry. You have to do what you have to do. I was just sharing these incredible ice festivals in China. I've never heard of. These are life-size, building-sized sculptures, ice sculptures. Can you see how
They're ice sculptures?
ice? That's all ice. Look at people walking around, and it's like a city of ice. sculptures.
I have heard, not in China. I have heard of an ice hotel that they
Oh,
build every year. Can you look up the ice hotel?
okay.
It's not in China.
But that
I
was
want to
just
say it's
crazy
in
when I learned about
Greenland
them.
or something. That's beautiful. I've never seen anything like that. It's like a whole city of ice.
Wow.
But can you look up the ice hotel, because maybe it's the Harbin Ice show? Is that the
Ice
same thing in China?
Hotel. Is it
Sweden. In
Sweden?
Sweden.
Okay.
It's in Sweden.
Wow. Okay, I've never heard of that. That just sounds, oh my God.
I saw
Now,
that in
is
a
this a
travel
new thing?
magazine years ago. No, I saw this in a travel magazine years ago, sitting in a doctor's
Oh,
office.
no. Wow. Okay, well, maybe I'm just ignorant on all this, but it just seems like it would be such a modern thing.
I said to myself, it's got to be freezing. It's got
Yeah.
to be freezing in there.
Yeah,
Like,
I would
why
think so.
anybody would want to sit? It just,
I
I
can
don't know.
imagine. It just
It's
looking at it
beautiful,
would make you
but
cold. You don't even have to feel it just looking at it.
yeah, and how do you walk around and not fall down?
I don't know.
Oh
Until you
no,
get your ice
my
skates on
yeah, my AirPods are dying. I'm switching to the wired one, so
or
you're not going to hear
something.
me while I switch.
Okay.
Just give me 1
This is
second.
incredible. Wow. So, okay, Swedish Ice Hotel. Interesting. Sheesh.
I'm back.
Hi. Oh, that sounds better. Wow.
Yeah, because it went to one earbud. That's why it sounded bad for a minute.
Okay, welcome to Ice Hotel. Okay. Wow, interesting. Anyway, I'm just share that.
But the
Nice.
city that you had all lit up like that was beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, Ice Hotel.
Esther Anders says Elsa's real from Frozen, the movie Frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah, Elsa's city in China.
yeah.
Yeah, my AirPods were dying. Wizardry is noting how better the sound is because my AirPods were dying.
Oh, I wanted to share also. Sandy. Here, hold on 1 second.
See, now that's odd. Wizardry says we get a darker blue sky in winter and a whiter blue in summer. For me, it's the opposite. We get a darker blue in summer and a
Oh,
whiter
really?
blue in winter. That's
Yeah,
so crazy.
that is interesting. I wonder. I wonder if the sky actually changes color, or if it just stays the same color, and it has to do with the clouds. I don't know. It'd be interesting to find that out.
Well, for me, I mean, I was always taught that the sun reflecting through the atmosphere and reflecting off water can change
Okay.
how we perceive the sky. So
Hmm.
I don't know if it reflects off the mountains, making it different in your area,
Mm-hmm.
how much water you have where you are. I'm not sure. And I don't know if that's the truth. I'm just saying that's what I was always taught. That the
Mm-hmm.
reflection of the sun on surfaces on Earth is what makes the sky blue off the water.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I wanted to share this article. Can you see that, Sandy, at all?
I can.
The Milky Way has giant bubbles, and now they're finding.
Bubbles.
This is new. This article is new. It's September 19th, 2019. They're finding radio emitting structures jutting out of the black hole.
Structures?
Yeah.
What?
They've bubbles coming out of the black hole and radio emitting structures. Yeah. And looks like something's going on with the black hole in the center of the galaxy, apparently. And they don't know what it is, but it's absolutely making it's giving off radio emissions. You know, even if we're not in the black hole or we're close to it, whatever it might be, we're feeling that. Whatever's coming out of that black hole, whatever's going on, we're feeling that in our where we are. Okay, this is not small stuff. We're feeling everything that's going on with that.
What's bugging me out is that article says the filament-like feature was probably a glitch in the telescope or something clouding the field of view. He decided it shouldn't be here, he thought.
Oh, it shouldn't be here.
But
yeah, sure.
But of course he'd explain it away as, oh, it's a glitch in the telescope. The lens is cloudy. No, something's there.
Yeah.
But they said, but it kept showing up.
Yeah. So, it's clustered around the black hole, some kind of bubbles, some strange activity going on there.
Yeah, that's an interesting. If you could link that, could you post that? Honestly, post that in the group so I can read it and look into it.
Sure.
Thank you. We have a comment from Sagittariusly Speaking. I think this was covered. He says it's a 1:38 mark. Pour some sugar on me. I'm hot, sticky sweet from my I remember head to my feet. What is it now, Sagittariusly Speaking? I think this was covered before, but I can't remember what's changed. I remember from my head to my feet. Yeah, that's what I remember. But I don't know what it is now.
Interesting.
Brian covered it. Okay, thank you. It's from my hands to my feet now. Thank you, Esther. He does say hands now, Sagittariusly Speaking, and thanks, Esther, for reminding me. I knew it was covered before, but we covered it on Brian McFarland's channel.
Oh, okay.
A long time ago. We've covered so much stuff. I always forget now. There's too much. I if it weren't for my notes, I wouldn't know what we covered anymore. So much stuff. Literally, probably over 1,000 effects now. And Moneybags also covered it at the same time. Thank you, Esther. Is there anything else you wanted to show? There were a couple logos I wanted you to look up when you had a chance.
Let's see. I guess there's a couple things here. Hold on, let me get the screen working. This is the Pamakel turkey. This is bizarre looking.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it looks like, is that water or is it ice? Let's see what
it looks like. Pools of water in mountains. That's what it looks like to me.
That's what it is, I think. Yeah.
That is beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
Really beautiful. That's water. Apparently this is natural, so it's always strange when something like that happens. You see? Yeah. Wow.
That's gorgeous. I've never seen it before. Has anyone ever seen this? Is it salt water, they're asking? Wizardry's asking if it's salt water, if it's fresh water.
Let's see. It's hold on. Most mysterious places and healthy is okay. Hold on, I'm getting there.
Healthy? Okay. Are they steam pools? Are they like
okay, it looks like deep in the earth beneath the ancient city of Aspen, water that is heated up by volcanic lava. So this is going to be hot springs, it looks like.
So it's spring water.
Hot mineral water.
Yeah.
So it's hot mineral water. And yeah, I've never heard of it.
The mineral water does make sense because of it's in a stone, so
Uh-huh.
that makes sense. That'd be mineral water. Yes.
Okay, and then there's one more thing here. This
And I have one more logo I want you to look up when you get a chance.
Sounds good. Let me get to it. Okay, this is called the Devil's Throat.
All these places with devil in the name now.
Oh, I know. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I have.
And look at this. Is all waterfalls, but it's going in like a circular water. It's really interesting.
It's like it's
like, look at that.
It's like it would be as if Niagara Falls continued around to the other side.
Yeah, it's just like tons of. Look at all those waterfalls. I've never seen like that many waterfalls. It just keeps going. It just.
It's crazy. Oh my
rounded,
goodness.
and these are big waterfalls too, real big. So just wanted to share this. Never heard of it. So many places that are just incredible, you know. Things that, look at that. You'd never imagine.
What water source is that? What lake or what is that? What's it connected to? It says Iguazu Falls?
Yeah.
Iguazu. So is it in Mexico or Brazil?
Okay, it's in Spanish, so it's
I would just Google Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Fall. Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Iguazu. Now probably tell us where it's located. Or if you just go to all instead of images, it might tell us.
okay, hold on 1 sec here. Iguazu and
Oh,
where is
Argentina.
that?
It's in Argentina.
Argentina. Okay.
That's crazy.
I know.
Look how blue that water is. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to have to start wrapping things up, but do you want to talk about another logo?
Yeah, I want you to Google the logo. Well, the movie, a very old movie called Mean Streets starring Robert De Niro.
Okay.
I was perusing through Netflix, adding movies to my, the list of stuff you want to see. And I saw Mean Streets and I'm like, oh my God. Just wait until you see this logo on this old movie starring Robert De Niro. Crazy to me.
Okay, I'm getting there.
Is anyone in the chat familiar with the movie Mean Streets? I believe it was 1974, maybe. I'm guessing. Maybe 78. I don't know.
Is it
It was an
real?
old
It's
movie.
in 70s?
I think it's the 70s. If it's not, it's early 80s. Robert De Niro looks really young. He looks like he did in like The Godfather, like very young. It's the logo I'm concerned about.
What a logo.
What a logo for the time, right, people? I do not remember the logo looking like this. Yeah, that's why I don't know if you could pull up like an actual poster or something so people can see that it really was like this. That it wasn't like just type in Mean Streets movie and see what comes up. Because it was not like that for me.
Well, what about this? Like that? Oh, no, that's crazy too.
No, it's always been like that.
Wow.
It's so wrong. It's got the upside down A. It's got everything's merged. The E and the A is one letter.
Yeah.
Now
Oh, what
that's
about
the
this
opening
one?
credits. That's the
Does
opening
that look
credits.
more normal?
I don't remember it being one word like that.
Mm.
No. I mean, I don't know. It looked more like what the opening scene has. 1973. I thought it was 74 or 73. That's the year the movie came out. And there's the poster right there. Not that one. It's further up. You scroll down. Yeah, I remember. I'm looking at it on a delay. If you
All
scroll
right.
up, there's right there. See the black, red, and white poster next to the Warner Brothers logo.
Right.
That's the poster, which would also be like the DVD cover. And I'm sorry, it was not like that.
No. It doesn't look like some.
I
Oh,
just
look at the
remember
E and the A. Wow.
it's all merged and wrong. I just
Yeah,
remember
it is
block
wrong.
letters. I just remember black letters.
Wow.
Believe it or not, my stepdad had a laser disc of this movie. Remember laser discs?
Yeah.
Gigantic record.
Really.
Yeah, my stepdad had a laser disc player and he had a laser disc of this movie. And I just remember black letters.
Oh, look at that one.
Which one? Oh, Alias UCAC.
I swear everything's going to become illegible soon.
Yeah, I it's like they're making a new alphabet. I keep saying that.
Yep, it's true. Not going to be able to read things.
It's just the written one makes more sense to me. But I do remember block letters. I don't remember that handwritten gold one that I keep seeing fly on the screen. It's just crazy to me. So I wanted to share that.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess Teresa's going to have to figure out a whole new
Teresa needs to
way
put
to
her
be
phone
on the
down when
show.
she's on the show. That's what she needs to do. She needs to stop looking on her phone for residue because it maxes out her RAM and now her phone overheated.
So, Teresa, if you're out there, then good night.
Good night, Teresa.
And I don't know, anything else?
No, I think that's about it. It's just in time for Freaky Friday starting. If y'all want to head over to Scarab Performance, it just started. I just got the alert. Oh no, 30 minutes to the showtime. You have 30
Soon.
minutes.
All right. Then we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And
Sagittariusly Speaking says, I enjoyed your show. You ladies did a good job.
thank you.
We really appreciate it. And we
Yeah,
really
so
appreciate
glad
you all
y'all could
coming.
come. For sure. It's been a great show once again. And see y'all next week. And good night to you.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming.
All right.